Hello, loves. Okay, let me go ahead and hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Hi, guys. We'll just give it a second. Hold on one second. Hello, love. Hold on one second. I just have to edit the chat. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right, so hi guys, welcome. Hello, Emma. Hello, Robin. Hello, loves. Alrighty, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just going to, well, I thought that maybe like before I begin the live readings, because I was gonna do a collective reading, but I think I'd rather record a reading for the channel instead of doing it live, because when I do the lives and I have like live playback, you know, where it says like collective reading and live readings, a lot of people don't rewatch it, you know. So I'm like, let's just do like a little like talking in. Hi, Em. Hi, sister. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, Sacred Timeline Tarot. Hello, Maria. Hello, my love. I can't believe it's been 3 months since I've done a live, you guys. That's crazy to me. And honestly, I've personally just been in such a like whirlwind of darkness, shadow, patterns dissolving, working through the layers of the false identities of me, you know, stripping away more of my distortion, my ego, through these events that have been taking place for me personally. And I know this resonates with many of you guys also. So I thought we might just take a few minutes and just talk about that, you know, like just talk about the of what we have all just been through and what we are coming out of. Okay, because a lot of you guys who follow me, you're on similar timelines, because I know it, I can feel it. That's why I deliver the messages I deliver, because they are messages that a lot of times I resonate with, you know, and I'm just another mirror to you, right? So I show up and I'm like, hey guys, boom, this is the message I'm reflecting to you today, you know, as a divine mirror and friend, right? So it has been chaos. It has been painful. It has been hurtful. There's been a lot of grievances. There's been a lot of loss, like death. I have to be very, okay. Also, mi amores, those of you guys who are, hi everyone. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read off the list that I have, and I actually have spaces still available. So if you want to get on the list today, it's only $30, you guys. And I usually go about 3 to 5 minutes for the reading, but in that time I'm channeling, I'm pulling cards. There's a lot that goes into the little messages. And this is gonna be, like, I set the intention of just basically like overall general, like spiritual guidance, where you're at on your journey, what you're moving through right now, what you're about to receive, what's coming in. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I'm gonna be channeling today. And that could be like career, that could be love, that could be spiritual guidance from your ancestors or loved ones on the other side, or your angels. So it's all very, you know, same way I read when I read with, like, you know, here on the channel or whatever. So hello everyone. I saw, hold on real quick, let me go back up for a second. Hi, Kyle. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Mary Lucy. Hello, Baldish. Oh, hi, sister. Hi, Baldish. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, this thing's like bouncing all over. I knew that you were doing all the inner things behind the scenes. Yes, yes, girl. It has been, I mean, you know, that's what I mean by stripping away the ego, because, you know, every time we go through these cycles of shadow, of the DEATH cycles, in order to move through the birthing portal. I mean, right? We know we can't just get to where we want to be without moving through the darkness first. And it's very interesting, because this morning, right on my Instagram feed, right at the top, you know how Spirit does, they show us what we need to see, right? Well, I've been doing so much deep, profound. And this is wonderful, because this is how the healer heals others, because they heal themselves first. So everything I've been moving through, everything I've been going through, everything you guys have been moving through, as divine healers, it is showing you, it's teaching you the medicine that you are going to be taking out to the collective, out to the world at this time. And as we move into 2026, and you're going to go, oh yeah, I know how to do this because I just did that. I know how to help you because literally I went through the same thing. And my higher self and my spirit guides and Mother Mary and Goddess Isis, they have shown me literally how to heal myself. And the breakthroughs that I'm having and that my clients are having, it's so I'm feeling a lot better, although I'm still, it's like the heaviness and the darkness is like trying to kind of hold on to me, and it's like being pulled gently away day by day, hour by hour. So it's definitely rebirth energy, like the most profound rebirth energy I have ever felt. It actually makes me emotional. Because I feel like this is where, and I've channeled this like over the last like month or two, a reading even, where this is where life truly will start beginning for many of us. I'm 41 years old. I've never been married. I don't have children. That's because it's the way I wanted it to be. That's my kind of my purpose here. I meant to be like a mother to like the collective versus my own children. I've been a mom many times in lifetimes, you know, but this is like, it just feels like the first 41 years of my life is a freaking blur, to be honest. It just feels like a blur with some very specific key points within the blur. Does that make sense to anyone? Do you understand what I'm saying here? The blur and the, you know, and through life, it's like there's been these key pivotal points that I remember, they stick out. And so when I'm doing like regression work or when I'm doing healing work, right? Like I go back to, I'm just taken back to like certain key points, the wound, the trauma, the event, the situation, whatever it is. And then you work from there, right? So, but yeah, it's been cray cray. Everyone's like, yeah, completely, big time. Yes, yes, yes. So congratulations is what I want to say. Congratulations to all of us who literally kept moving through 2025 because, you know, you know, a lot of people they've struggled. They struggle with the, taking like this, for me, what 2025 and especially the end of 2025 and January was like, but it's just an extension of 2025 and we know the true new year starts now. Yeah, we're all in, yeah. So anyways, do I want to pull a few cards just real fast, just see like a collective message? I think I do, hold on. What do I want to use? And how did you guys like the full moon in Leo? And how did you feel with the 222 portal? Sacred Timeline Tarot, so much coffee. Yes, I got my coffee. It's only 12 o'clock here for me, so I'm good. So anyways, I just want to say we're not alone. You're not alone, right? Even though it has felt so lonely. It has been so lonely. And there's been many times, you guys know me, I'm very honest. Like you guys know, there's many times where I have been like, beam me up, Scotty. I check out, I cancel the contract. I don't want to fulfill it. Like beam me up. Make something happen where I go back up. But every time they're like, no. You've got a really big mission here, Erica. And I know that you guys feel that too. I know that you feel that too. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Ooh, hi, Tata. You got coffee here too. Yay, girl. Hi, Daxton. Hello, fam. Alexandria, I have said that so many times. Please in Spanish. Oh my gosh, honey, I don't even know if we can do captions on a live for a certain language. And even though I'm half Mexican, my Spanish, no español. It's very broken. Although I can understand most of it, I just can't speak it. Emily says, oh my gosh, I was getting ready to start right at the time of the full moon, so everything was amplified. Oh, and I just kept feeling like I need everything in my life to be different, wild. Yes. Yeah, you know, and that's like it's like as we move through like the that ending, you know, that completion, that was like so like it was surreal for me, honestly. Like it just was like, what is happening? Like, you know, and then you start thinking things like, what am I cursed? Like, what is happening? Like, why is there so much one distinct thing after the next happening? No, it's just the closure of a cycle. And so everything like piles up one after the next to move it out, to remove it, to heal it, to transmute it, to alchemize it. We're master, you guys, I'm sorry, I have to really watch my words. And I do want to say, for those of you guys that are here, thank you for being here, first of all. And we only have like 33 people in the chat, but that's okay. They've been shadow banning me because of the stuff that I say and words that I use specifically. I guess they're like really, really cracking down on people. So one way you could really help the channel, like as you watch my videos right now, is just by like liking, commenting. But YouTube just, you know, recently, a few months back or however long ago, they created like a thing. It's actually in the comment section, and if you just swipe over, it says hype, like you can hype up the video. So hyping up the videos is like a new way for the algorithms to connect. So as you're watching my videos, I just ask with like so much appreciation and gratitude and love right now, just to help, because it's bad. It's like bad. Like I'm not even getting 1,000 views right now. So that's not normal at all. So if you could hype the video, if you just hype the video, like the video, hype my video, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to, I want to read some of these real fast. Sacred Timeline Tarot by Maria. I can relate, but it's nice to hear that there is so much more to do. Yes. Yes. Kyle. Sunday was a rough day and felt like it was definitely too much. Thankfully, the energy got moved. Yes, but it's swinging back and forth. Yes, it is. So that's okay. I love that you just shared that, Kyle, because so on point. So what's happening right now, and the way that I see it personally, like as an energy worker, healer, whatever, it comes in waves, because it would be too much for us if, you know, so it comes in those waves. So it's like, oh, I feel really good. I feel like I cleared something. I feel like it passed, you know, like a sickness, like, oh, I feel like I'm in the clear, you know, my cold is gone, right? And then maybe a few days later, you know, you get the stuffy nose again or something, but it's kind of like that. So it is that. And like, think of the energy that you're transmuting as that cold, as that sickness, as the ick. It's the ick. You know, but we don't want to judge it. We love it. We send love to all of that, but it's the ick. So the ick is like moving out, but like, then we'll get another solar flare or something else, or an astrology transit happens or whatever it is. Right. And then all of that, then more of the ick that's still within is going to be starting to be brought up again. And then that's when you feel the, oh my gosh, here we go again, feeling. And all you have to do is breathe. All you have to do is just, I release this from my body with unconditional love. I appreciate the lessons and everything that I've learned, and I'm ready to release this now from my body. I no longer wish to carry this in my body, and I release it fully with unconditional love. Let it go. You know, being present, breath work, grounding, being outside, being outdoors, being in nature. Where I live, I'm in California. And we in California, especially here in Northern California, I don't know about SoCal, but in Northern California where I live, it is daily. We are daily being blasted by the chemtrails, and they're creating the chemical fog. And you go outside and you can smell, I can, maybe it's just me, you know, like light worker, because I have higher sensitivities. But when right now I can't, it's foggy. It's pure fog. Like just white fog. It's very dystopian. It's purposeful. They want to block the sun. It's not normal fog for where I live. Even though where I live it's a valley, so it does get fog, but this is not like the regular tool fog that we typically see. So I've been transmuting that like crazy too. So I know a lot of you guys do that as well. But like, you go outside and I can smell the chemicals. I can smell the mold. It's mold in there, you know? And so, why did I bring that up? Hold on. You guys know me, my squirrel brain. There's a reason why I started talking about all that. I can't remember what it is now. Hold on. Why is this not moving up? Oh my gosh. There's all these comments, but the thing keeps getting stuck. Kmar says, literally, today is so intense. Headache and pressure on 10. Oh, honey. Well, I pray for it to release. It should. Spirit's saying to me, well, it's just coming through that you'll have a big release and feel a lot better within 24 hours. So just keep breathing through it. It will work its way up and out and through, but breathe it up, pull it up. Like, we have the ability to get the stuff out of us. Like, we don't just have to like sit in discomfort and be like, oh, please pass. Like, we literally can be like, get out, I'm done. Like, you know, so I always very much suggest that. And then also right now, you guys, I think salt baths, clearing the energy, protective shields, because also the darkness is very unsettling right now. It's very desperate and angry, and I know that you guys can feel that, and then that energy is also permeating out through the collective, and we feel all that too. So it's like we're not just feeling our stuff too, we're feeling like everyone else's things too, and we're helping to transmute everyone else's stuff. It is a lot. It is a lot. It's so much. Kyle says lots of ear ringing and feel under the weather with the pressure currently. Yeah. And I, you know, for me, the ear ringing, yes. And then I've been getting a lot of like little, like just headaches, or sometimes they come through. Like, there's been a couple times where I'm like working and like all of a sudden I get so nauseous. And then all of a sudden my head just immediately has like the worst migraine in the world. So that's happened a couple times. And that was like, I don't know, I think with some big like solar flares and things that had happened recently. Hi, Papa. Yes, it's been too long. I know. I was like, it's been 3 months since I've done a live. That's wild. Because usually, I remember I was like doing lives like every week, every 2 weeks, a few times a month for several years. And that's how you know I pulled my energy back from the channel and everything, because I just could not. I just could not. I could not. So here we are, 2026, and we're getting the ball rolling again. We're getting the consistency rolling again, which makes me really happy to feel that, you know, because things for me have not been consistent. The only things that have been consistent is the lessons, the tests, the trials and tribulations, and the shadow energy. That's what's been consistent in my life. And I'm grateful for it because it's been consistently showing me my strength, my divine willpower, my sovereignty. It's been showing me how strong I really am. And my heart is just opening and expanding, and everything is just starting to kind of feel lighter, and like this like feeling of like hope and light is like returning again, and like, you know, the despair is fading, and like, you know, so that and I know a lot of you guys feel that, so it's like you get hit with the heaviness, and it's in our body, you know, so it's very uncomfortable, and it messes with everything, you know what I mean? So anywho, I want to get some of the comments here. I'm using my crystals all the time as I feel exhausted through the winter, and it's constant rain and storm. Yeah, okay, and it is hard. So the weather, yeah, like, and you know, it is, honestly, you guys, I don't know. Here in the United States, if you're in the US, I don't think any of the weather is natural anymore. That's just my opinion. I don't think any of the weather is natural anymore. Like maybe a little bit, but I think the majority, the bulk of the weather, I mean, look at the weather across the country. Look at the freaking snowstorms and the temperature drops and the rain and the fog. Like it's so crazy, and that's man-made. It's man-made. It's Big Brother, you know? And it is. It's very, like, you feel caged in, and it's like there's no sun, and we need the sun. We like, that's like, like medicine for us, right? So I definitely understand that. Methylene. What's methylene? I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it is in this moment. Kyle says there's haze here, and yes, it's chemicals. Girl. So I've been shielding myself as much as I can from these chemicals and just being like, I transmute all of this. Like, I do not consent to breathing this in. I transmute it all with light, with blah, 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 whatever, you know? So I feel very protected, but still, like, it's so gross. So gross. Like, it's all right. It's all going away. Smells like burning plastic and garlic certain times, especially. Yeah, you know, it's, I mean, I can literally smell like the heavy metals in it too, but yeah. Yeah, they're definitely blocking out the sun. And Baldisha's over in the UK. She's in England, right? You're in England. Brand says Chicago always. Bappa says he's been so congested since Christmas. Wow. I mean, I have like a little, you know, actually one of my client, well, he's like a friend client, but he's this like really handsome, beautiful man guy that lives in Hawaii, and he's like, he's got like a big following like on Instagram and stuff, but he's like a health guy. That's like his business. That's what his business is. And so he does like parasite cleanses, and he like makes his own yogurt, and he like teaches you about cultivating gut health and, you know, like heavy metals and all these things, right? So he's actually sending me, I'm really excited. He's sending me one of his parasite cleanses. It's a 30-day cleanse, and like all of the little things that you need for each day are in like a packet. I like that. That's easy for me. I'm here for it. And so it's like the binder that did it, right? So he's going to be sending that to me to do, and I can't wait to do it because I've been like wanting to do a good parasite cleanse for so long, and I just think we have parasite. I don't know all the things. I'm not a doctor, but like from what I understand and see is that we have parasites to help clean out the heavy metals, right? You know, so it's not like I know like on some level, like I'll probably always have some parasites because it's kind of like how the body works, to kind of clean things up. But I know that I do have parasites within, and I know that this cleanse, because I see cleanses all the time, right? Like everywhere you look, like detox, parasite cleanse, clean your gut, like it's like there's too much. Even like tarot readings, like you go online and it's like everywhere, it's too much. I'm not called to them. I'm not called to any of them, but I was called to. So he's like, I'll send you one. So I'm really excited, and I'll share with you guys as I'm doing it, and share his info too, because yeah, I'm excited. It's time for the cleanup. The cleanup crew. The cleanup crew. Maria from Sacred Timeline Tarot says, yes, very anxious right now. Yeah. Every day I do salt baths because of getting everyone's energy. Yes. Yes, girl. Yeah. I don't have a bath in my home here. I only have a shower. So that like, that sucks. But what I do is like I'll shower, I set my intentions, all that stuff, take a, you know, good shower, and then I'll get out of the shower and I'll fill up like a pot of water, like hot water, and then I'll do like my Epsom salts and like crystals or whatever I need to do, and then I'll soak my feet, because for me, like as long as I'm cleansed and then I go to my feet are like the base where everything kind of goes anyways, and we know that that's like a detox place and center to pull stuff out. So I'll soak my feet really good like that, and that for me, like, why, you know, as long as I don't have a tub, that works pretty good too. And maybe for those of you guys who maybe don't have a bathtub either. Yes, hot springs, natural hot springs. Yes, yes, yes. Shungite, abso-freaking-lutely. Sensitive Misfits Tarot, she says Shungite. That's so funny you say Shungite. My first client early this morning, because I've been working for like 5 hours already. That's why I moved the live back 30 minutes, because I was going overtime with the client, and I wasn't going to be ready at 12. So But anyways, when it was a healing session, and when I was like in with her, I was like with her, the Lemurians, Isis, and like all at once they go shungite, like, and I was like, you need to get some shungite, honey. So that's funny that you're saying that. I love it. But yeah, shungite is so powerful, and pyrite. I think those will help ward off bad vibes from electronics that cause headaches. Yes. So shungite helps with the EMF waves, the radiation, Wi-Fi stuff, because literally our phones, our you guys know, you know, like it's all just like radiation. It's just basically just cooking us from within. Not to mention the biofield hacking. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing. They're hacking our biofields. So have you guys like ever like, so you know how the algorithms work, right? I hope this doesn't affect me even more on my channel by saying this stuff, but hold on. Yes, it's good to protect your energy. Yes. Robin says, I concur with this whole message. Daxton, honey, you, exactly. Exactly. It's the dark agendas through the platform. So they push the channels that are just toxic and like, and not all of them. I mean, some channels are really good and they have really high views and stuff. But those channels, if you listen to those types of channels, they never, they don't talk about a lot of things I talk about. And, you know, because I have other friends and sisters who are oracles, they're mediums, they're like the real deals. And that's what I mean. The ones that get pushed out, they ain't the real deal. Those are just, they're just pushing cards on a table. They're not, you know, I'm sure they do have that within themselves, but you guys know what I mean. They're not the real deal, like healer or oracles or priestesses or high priest or whatever, you know. But the ones that are, they get pushed over. And then the toxic channels get pushed out into the collective algorithm. So it's really toxic. But that's why I'm like, please, if you watch my videos, hype up my videos, comment on the videos, even if it's just like a heart, you know, because I'm the same way. Like I'll be watching videos and I'll like it to support. But I don't usually typically comment on stuff. But I should, you know, because I should show more gratitude to the people that are creating, because I'm a creator, and that's, you know what I mean? Full circle, you put, you know, what you put out, you receive back. So that's a little thing I've become aware of too. But anyway, so it just means a lot to me because yeah, they are. And I want to start my second channel January. I was like, I'm going to do it in January. And then January hit and other things came through and hit in life. And it was just not feasible. So, but my second channel, I'm like, that's my next step. That's my next move. Like I love Gypsy Cowgirl, but you know, I've outgrown Gypsy Cowgirl. I've expanded beyond her. I started this channel 5 years ago. I'm not who I was back then. I'm not who I was a year ago. I'm not who I was 6 months ago. So in order to align with my expansion and my creation and my heart and where I'm going and, you know, my second channel, because the second channel is going to be just like super high frequency. Like I'll probably do a lot of like healing videos, light language, stuff like that. But it'll also be very high level, like readings, like channeling Isis and Mary Magdalene or Yeshua or Archangel Michael and things like that I don't typically do on Gypsy Cowgirl. I usually just bring the message that comes through, you know, but I really want to like sit and I want to do real time channeling with them for you. So it's going to be a very high priestess channel and or high priest kings. So I'm excited, but yeah, but you know what's funny, you guys, is I've been like my ego all year long. My ego was like, I want to start my second channel. I'm going to start my second channel. I'm going to do my second. And it never happened because everything else kept happening in life. And now I'm in this moment where, you know, these last few weeks, I've just been like in complete surrender. Like, F it. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever's supposed to happen will happen. Like, I trust fully in the universe. I'm letting go, fully letting go and falling off the cliff backwards, just free fall into the arms of the Divine Mother, for I know she will never let me fall. The Divine Mother, the goddess, God's source, will never let us fall. And sometimes we do need to hit rock bottom. Sometimes we do need to hit pretty hard in order to rise into our true essence. And that's where I'm at right now. And I know a lot of you guys are too. I feel more like, I feel like Erica has been buried. Like she's been buried somewhere. She just got buried under so much stuff, you know? And I feel like that's what I've been moving through. I've been digging through the dirt, like finding her again, peeling away the dirt, digging, transmuting. And I have found her. And she's wonderful, and she's happy, and she's excited, and she's motivated. And she hasn't felt that for a long time. But it's also the new upgraded version of me, of her, of us, of we. You guys, a lot of you are in the same boats too. You've been digging through the dirt, trying to find yourself again, trying to find your heart again, trying to find your happiness again. How long has it been since you have belly laughed so hard? I can't remember the last time I belly laughed, but you know, I laugh all the time at like, you know, something on TV or something I see on Instagram, a funny meme, or like, you know, I giggle. But I couldn't remember, as I thought to myself, like yesterday I thought of this, I think, when was the last time I really laughed? When was the last time I really felt happy? Not happy, really truly happy. Not ego, I'm telling myself I'm happy and oh, life's good, and you know, life has not been good. And that's what the universe, that's what this cycle, this completion has been teaching us. It's been teaching us to be real. It's been teaching us to be authentic. It's been teaching us to show up authentically no matter what the outcome, no matter what the situation, no matter the person, no matter what, to show up as yourself in full authenticity all the time. No longer hiding parts of ourselves or holding back because we're afraid of losing someone or whatever the case. But yeah, Daxton's comment, sorry guys, hold on. Daxton's comment a minute ago was, you know what's sad? YouTube pushing out the channels that are negative, full of drama, exactly, toxicity, low vibration, because it's low, they want to push the low vibration. It's all so programmed and very intentional. I'm going to stop talking about all this now because my channel is already suffering from the truth that I share and speak. I've never had this happen to me before like this. I've been like, you know, I've had moments where they kind of like shadow ban me for like a moment in the algorithms and then it'll pop right back up and go back to my regular viewings. But this is like kind of, it's like hit me. So I'm like, if it doesn't change, then I'll just abandon this channel altogether and I'll just start my new channel and everyone can come join me there. And hopefully that expands and grows. But it, you know, so that's what I mean. Like, just please comment and hype up the videos and we'll see. That should help. And if it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Weather manipulation is massive. Yeah. Yep, it's not natural. Yep, the weather's not natural. Yep. Big brother. Yeah. Kyle's like 100%. Oh, I love that. Shungai stickers for the back of our phone. Yes. Yes, and the planetary cosmic alignments that are now happening. We have not, yeah, they're not usual. They're intense, they're crazy. Okay, so you guys know, like, I'm an Akashic reader. I tap into past lives, like, very easily. I can go back and be like, oh, okay, this is what was going on. This is what you look like. This is what you did, whatever it is, right? But I can go back into my past lives too, a lot of them, you know, and this reminds me of the fall. It is the fall of Atlantis all over again. It's the fall of Rome all over again, you know, and so it's just like in reverse, like we're just reversing it and then elevating instead of degressing, you know. Right now, if you live in the US right now, light workers in the US, and you guys too over in the UK and other places that are under most of the land in the world is under the influence of dark magic. Okay, so the US literally was put under a satanic spell when the Declaration of Independence or whatever in, what was it, 1776, last time Pluto was in Aquarius, all that, yada, yada. It's like that was the bind. Ooh, I just got shocked. Oh my God, I just got shocked. They don't like me talking about that. But anyways, it was a dark ritual. Colonization, sacrificial, like the what happened with the Indians and all that. Like it was, you know, genocide, right? But that was also sacrificial, a part of the ritual, you know. It's crazy. So right now we are it's like it's done, it's broken, like we, you know. So the more we anchor and the more we rise, like we're pushing all of this out. So right now we are breaking the dark curses of our lands, of our countries, the dark magic spells. And I think that's really cool. And what I mean about Atlantis is, for me, that's when everything started, right, getting very distorted and weird, and like the duality kicked in, and it was like, what is happening? Like very traumatic too, by the way. So if you resonate with Atlantis, you know you were there, and during the years where the fall and the WARs were the WARSs were happening. These were between the Atlanteans, the lizard people, and other star beings. That's what I've seen. You know, it was a galactic WAR, but here, like on Earth. And I don't know what happened, because, you know, when I think about things like this, I honestly get kind of frustrated sometimes. And at this point in time, I haven't received an indefinite like answer from any kind of spirit guide or anything, because my question always goes back to, if we were Atlanteans, right, and we're freaking so powerful, like we are like Atlantis, like high level civilization, how did that even happen? How did that happen? How did we let that happen? Well, I know it was other Atlanteans who started experimenting. Well, if I can do this for the collective, let's see what I can do for myself. Let's see what I can alchemize. Let's see what I can create. Let's see what I can control. Let's see what I can do. But I'm like, how did that happen? Like, we were so powerful and we had the highest technologies and like wisdoms, and like, how did they come in and destroy us? How did that happen? Sorry, the comments aren't moving. Let me go down. Okay. Oh, hi, Suza's Light. Oh. Hello, Andrea. Yeah, we do. We get blocked for a reason. Our galactic brotherhoods were with us at the time, Atlantis and Lemuria. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. The game BioShock can explain a little. All right, I'll have to look into that, BioShock. But anyway, so I've been like trying to tap into that. Like, how did they come in and take over us? How did they literally come in and destroy everything and take us over when we were so powerful and full of love and light? Like, we always are like, the light will always win. There's always going to be the yin and the yang. There's always going to be the shadow and the light. But like, it doesn't make sense to me, you know? Like, we're these powerful Atlanteans. We're these powerful Lemurians. How did they trick us? How did they win? How did they take over? I don't know. It frustrates me. And for me, that's past life energy coming up. The rage, the anger. Because in what I'm sharing right now, this is what I was thinking at the time when I was in Atlantis, when this was happening. Like, how did this happen? What is happening? How did they do this? Right? Anyways, just a little sharing. So, you know, so I know, like, I always, like, anything that I start tuning in with, like that, like, I just recently started, like, really tuning in with that. Like, show me how this even happened. I want answers. I want remembrance. And so I'm waiting for that to open up. And I think it's going to soon because of it was like, you'll get more answers when you heal more, or when you release more, and when you rise up a little bit more, like, you know, so. Yeah, it was a very sneaky attack. Yeah, well, it had to have been, but the way that I always see it is the infiltration started from the inside, you know? So it was like other Atlanteans communicating with the lizard people or whoever, and other, you know, extraterrestrials that were not maybe the nicest, we'll just say. But it was like our own people that literally like let them in. Opened a portal. They did something because it was shielded. Like, we were shielded. We were protected. Like, you were not going to mess with Atlantis or Lemuria. So I don't know. I'm definitely not that person to like sit up here and just talk a bunch of BS because, you know, it'll get views, or, you know, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I want the answer. I want to know more. I want to see more. So I think that's like my next level of what's opening in my records. Edgar Casey, yeah, I'm familiar with him. Oh my gosh, we're already 40 minutes in, you guys. My lips are already dry. I need to go like I need to put a little bit more lipstick on real fast, but. I'm just reading the comments. Alrighty, so let's get into the live readings. Before I get started with the live readings, I'll read the list real quick so everyone knows kind of like where they're at. I do have a few spaces available. So I opened up like 5 more spaces here on my list. So if you do want to get a reading today, oh shoot, I think I forgot to add all the info in the description. I did. I did. Hold on one sec. WR wow 77. How is Sage? He's good. He was in here with me. Now when I started the live, my door was open, I think, and he went out, and then I shut my door. But he's good. He's fine. He's good. My lovey boy. Thank you for asking. All right. So, okay. So the way to get on the list, and I'm so sorry guys, because I usually remember, I forgot to put it in the description box, but, and just ask in the comments if you're here on the live, like, you know, if you need me to repeat it again, and then some of the people in here, they also know my information. So maybe, you know, they'll share, but, it's $30 USD. That's the energy exchange. And, you can send it to PayPal, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, Cash App, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot, all one word. ZELLE, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot @gmail.com. That's how you look me up on ZELLE. And then on, is it Venmo? Venmo, that's the last one, Venmo. And then on Venmo, it's Gypsy Cowgirl _Tarot. So that's the only one that's really like a little different, you know? So if anyone wants to, it's there. Okay, so this is who I have on the list for today. And I went through, so I should have everybody. Well, I went through like everybody that was on the list prior to, you know, me coming live and starting the live. So, okay, so number 1 today is Emily. 2 is Alexandria. 3 is Genevieve. 4 is Maria. 5 is Elise. 6 is Susan. 7 is Baldish. 8 is Riri. 9, Amy. And 10, Carly. And then I just saw Robin. Okay, Robin, my love, where did you send your payment to, mi amor? Just let me know, and then I'll just verify, and then I'll add you to the list, sweetie. All right. So I don't know what decks I'm going to use today. I don't know. I'll tune in with it when I get back from the restroom, but I'm just going to go so I don't have to go. Okay, PayPal. Okay, cool. Thank you, love. Thank you. So I don't have to hopefully get back up. And when I start channeling the live readings, I'm going to take myself off video And I'm going to put my charger on my phone. So I'll probably just take it. You guys will see, but I'll be off video and you'll just see my hands. That's okay. You don't need to see my face for the reading, right? All right. Yes, balance will be restored. Yes, absolutely. Yes, Maria, you're on the list number 4. My coffee looks amazing. It is amazing. I'm a coffee girl. I'm like, this is kind of getting hot. So this jacket, you guys, this is rabbit and fox. It's so, for me, past life ancestral. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. You know, it just reminded me of like my many lifetimes where I had, you know, we had to wear fur to stay warm, right? Anyways, I love animals and all that stuff. And, you know, but this coat, I was like, oh, honey, that is a gypsy girl, gypsy cowgirl tarot all the way. But one of my clients, she owns a beautiful like vintage store that has like the most beautiful things. And if you guys have seen, she hand makes. So if you want to like have one, hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so this is all for like my beautiful priestesses and my sisters out there. She makes beautiful handmade turbans. You guys have seen me wear the turban. This one is the first one she sent me. You guys have probably seen me wear this. I've only worn it a few times, but like in my videos. So she hand makes these. So anyways, she made me this new turban and then she sent me this. So I'm like absolutely in love with it, but it is making me kind of warm for sure. Thank you, Rosie. She says, I love your jacket. Thank you. Yay. No, I love it too. I mean, it's just so cute. And I love that it has like the big, like puffy shoulders too. Definitely like, oh, it brings me so much joy. I just, you know. And I honor the animals, whatever animals, whenever, I don't know, because it's like a vintage, I don't know when this coat was made. I have no clue. But I honor the animals that are keeping me warm and all the things, you know. You guys know how much I love my animals and my spirit animals and all that, you know. Oh, what I was going to say about the coffee is, you know, because I'm kind of like a coffee snob. I just am, you know, I don't like crappy coffee. The Nespresso machines are top notch. If you have a Nespresso machine, then you know what I'm talking about. It makes better coffee than any coffee shop I've ever been to. It froths the foam. It comes with like a little frother foam thing. The pods that you use, it's just, it makes the house, when you brew it and you're making it, it makes your whole house smell like Starbucks or something, like the coffee shops. But yeah, it makes better coffee than any of the coffee shops I've ever been to. Yeah, it is. It's so good. It is. It really is. But honestly, this is my 3rd cup of coffee since like 6:30 this morning. I just looked up. It's 123 here in California. 123. So anyways, and hold on. In case you guys are wanting to reach out to her or go to the website or anything like that, because she has like clothes, jewelry, coats, jackets, hats, like purses. You know, it's a vintage, like nice vintage, like, you know, store or whatever. I can't think of the name of what I'm trying to say. But hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so it's sustainable wearable vintage art pieces by Amanda Alarcon Hunter, but it's Minx and Onyx Vintage. I don't know if you guys know, Minx and Onyx Vintage. So that's the name of the store, Minx and Onyx. And they are in San Antonio, Texas. So if you don't live around the area, she'll ship it to you. Okay. But yeah, if you go to their like Instagram or her website or whatever, you could even like you could like reach out or email. I don't know. There's probably like a contact info, or you just call the store. But she's like, let your people know. She's like, if they want any, you know, because a lot of people were like, I love your turban. I love your turban. Where'd you get it? I love it. And I was like, I don't know. It's the only one that she had. And it was like from her shop, you know, and I didn't know that she made them. I didn't know that. So the second time where she just sent me this coat and that new turban, she let me know. She was like, I made that turban, handmade it for you specifically. And I was like, oh my God. And she's like, so anyway, she's like, if any of your, you know, viewers, if they are interested, please let them know that I'll make them one too, or whatever, you know, or, you know. Rosie. You are a kind soul, Erica. My first teachings on here about light breakers, spiritual growth and protection, etc. started with you, and I thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Rosie, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for sharing that. That makes me really happy. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Because I've been struggling with that, you know, like with everything I've been going through. Like I know the light I hold within, and I know how powerful and impactful that is. I've always had that light. Like people have always like just felt like that, like I'm safe with you feeling with me, you know, of course. And that's why I've had so many like predator, like narcissists and stuff too, like you guys, right? But I'm like, am I really like, I don't know, like you start doubting yourself when you're going through stuff, right? And then beautiful things like that, or a comment, or someone sends me an email out of nowhere, like just thank you. I just thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome in, Hector. Hold on real quick. There's a... Okay, here we go. So, you know, but it is that, like, people can literally feel our light, and that's what I mean by like the shadow, you know. It's in that, and that's exactly why right there. And it just is like I see this is where it's starting to turn. So us who are sharing the true light and the true Christos codes of the divine mother and God's source, the Godhead, whatever you want to call it, you know, we get tucked away in the corner because they don't want people awakening. They don't want people healing. They don't want that. They want the dysfunction. They want the nasty ick energy, matrix energy. That's another word I need to be careful and not say. I can't even help it. It just comes out. Rosie says, I remember I sent you an email out of nowhere. Oh. Thank you, Angel Face. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I'm really happy you found the channel too, or that the channel found you, that your higher self and your spirit guides guided you to the channel and put it in front of you. But Rosie says, I remember when you spoke about picturing a dragon blowing out light purple fire around us for protection. I still do that for me and my daughter when I feel a need. I really need to protect it. Oh, and bring peace. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, the dragons. I mean, who's going to mess with a dragon, you know? Who's going to mess with the dragon? And, you know, thank you for sharing that, Rosie, because I actually have been neglecting my dragons. They're always here with me. I know that. I know they're like around and stuff, but yeah, I've been neglecting them. I need to call on them more. I need to bring them back in. Sorry, I have to approve this comment for some reason. Show it. Okay. I sent you Avalon pics. Yes, yes. And I loved them. I absolutely loved them. They were so beautiful. Yep. Yeah, Robin. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's who runs it all. So yeah, exactly. There is a piece of paper in my pocket. Oh, it's just a rabbit and European foxtail. So it's a foxtail and then rabbit. It was a thing about the coat in my like I just got this like a few days ago, this coat. Hi Megan. Yeah, girl, I have not been live for 3 months. Can you believe that? I was tripping out. I was like, I need to do a live. Let's do a fire horse live. Let's do it. And then I looked and I was like, when was the last time I did a live? And I was like, and it said 3 months ago. And I was like, oh my gosh. I just didn't even realize it had been that long. So I apologize, but I'm back. I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm George Costanza on Seinfeld. All my Seinfeld people out there, anyone a Seinfeld lover? I love it. I'm a big Jerry and big Larry David fan. I don't agree with their viewpoints and the things they say and all that because they're very stuck in all of the ick, you know? But on a comedy level, I just shield myself and it makes me laugh and it raises my vibration and I love it. But anyways, on Seinfeld, and I talked about this in one of my collective readings recently. I said this very thing I'm about to say about George Costanza, the character on Seinfeld. Hi, Miss Cap Awakening. Oh my gosh, you had a reading from me 5 years ago? Girl, that must have been literally right when I started my YouTube channel because this year is my 5-year anniversary. Maria says, I know, when you started reading for me, so many things happened since then. And yeah, it was only 3 months. It feels longer. Oh, you know what's crazy about that? A lot of people tell me that. And I don't know if it's just me, if it happens with other readers. I don't know, because I don't, you know what I mean? But a lot of people tell me that. And I do know that like when we meet one-on-one, because I'm a big activator and I'm a big transmuter of shadows. So like when I'm working with like my clients and I'm doing like healing sessions and stuff, I'm actually pulling stuff out and I kind of take it in to me and I transmute it out through that. Hard to explain, but I have pretty much at this point mastered it. And you're also getting activated. So I'm an activator. I'm a really strong activator actually. So when we're connecting, you're getting all these activations, these codes, these healings, whatever, you know, is kind of being the transmissions that we're exchanging or whatever it is. I don't know. But I do know that. And then a lot of people after they get just like, even like a general reading, they're like, oh my gosh, like what you said, like happened or this or whatever, but they're like, you know, things just started changing or I started getting all these signs or like my heart just opened or whatever it is, you know, their gifts open up more. Like they can tell something was different. There was a shift upon meeting with me. And I don't know, I mean, I'm sure that happens with a lot of like, you know, healers and stuff, but I find it very fascinating and cool. I like it. And Maria said the sinks. Yes, very much so. Aw. No, Alexandria, love, you didn't miss. Nope. I haven't even started the live reading yet. Like the list. Oh, well, I'm so happy Miss Cap is here. All right, so I'll read the list. Number 1 is Emily. 2 is Alexandria. 3 is Genevieve. One more time, I'll read it. 4 is Maria. 5 is Elise. 6 is Susan. 7 is Baldish. 8 is Riri. Amy, and then Carly. Okay, and then I have 5 more spaces open if anyone wants to get a reading or get on the list today. $30 energy exchange. Gypsy Cowgirl, one word on PayPal. Gypsy Cowgirl, one word on Cash App. Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. So Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on PayPal, Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot on Cash App, GypsyCowgirlTarot@gmail.com for ZELLE. And for Venmo, GypsyCowgirl_Tarot. I don't know why I did it that way when I signed up with Venmo, like when I started my business and stuff. I don't know why I did it like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this jacket, but it is literally shedding on me. Oh, thank you, Maria. Oh, thank you. That was sweet. I didn't even see that. Yay, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I know, girl. All right. Yep, yep. I think it's the Jackie. I know. I think it's Jackie, the one I'm thinking of. Because I have a few clients, Jackie, Jacqueline. No, it's not sage. It's literally, this is like literally shedding on me. Because I'm wearing black leggings. It's like sticking to the leggings. Well, good to know. When I wear this jacket, I'll have to just carry like my little mini lint roller with me. Hello, J. Cole. Hi, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. All right, so I'm gonna go put a little lipstick on because my lips are already dry from just talking for like an hour. Oz, Jacqueline. I'm tuning in with the energy. I know it's Jacqueline, it is. Miss Cap Awakening. I've identified my Magdalene Rose lineage, found out my grandparents were 33-degree Freemasons and Eastern Stars. My grandma's names are Mary and Elizabeth. Dad is John David. I could go on. Wild. Wow. Isn't that crazy when you start deep diving in the things you uncover and how things just line up and lock into place and make sense, and you're like, oh my gosh. I know, I get it, girl. So thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. Hi, Shika. Oh my gosh, hi, Shika. I'm like excited. I haven't seen you guys in so long. It's been 3 months. I'll start like doing these like weekly again. And you know what I want to do is I actually want to start going live for just doing readings. I want to just start doing like live readings. Like 30 minutes, go live for like 30 minutes, you know? Because I know that's another thing that YouTube is like pushing is like the lives. So anyways. I agree. We do have really good talks on here. We have meaningful talks, you know, purposeful talks, I guess, is what I want to say. Healing talks, helpful talks, loving talks, difficult talks. We do all the talks, all the good talks. So, Mary and Elizabeth, daughters of the roses. I could not agree more. You know what's funny is just yesterday in the reading I did yesterday, what was that reading called? They love you because you chose yourself. That's what it was. It was a download that came through, and it was like, they love you because you chose yourself, because you didn't fall for their ish, you know, their toxicity, and you held your ground, and you're like, I'm a goddess, sorry, not sorry. You know, you can come back in when you're ready if I'm still available, kind of a thing. But in that reading, I channeled and was hearing Queen of the Roses. I literally channeled that yesterday in that reading, Queen of the Roses. So I just love it. Yes, our Magdalene sisters are all around. The rose codes are fully activated in the grids, and we are the remembrances and the openings that are happening within us who are a part of these lineages. You know, it's very profound, very beautiful, so cool. My name means tree of life, and my middle name is Elizabeth. I love it. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. Yep. Yeah, I think it was a powerful reading too, but I think like a lot of my readings are powerful. Some of them are just but I think a lot of them are powerful. Even my readings are activating, like my YouTube readings. I don't know. I don't know how it works, guys, but I know that a lot of people have been like, ever since I came to your channel, like, you know, I'm opening up more and this and that and stuff. And I'm like, that's so neat. So I'm here for it, and I'm here for it for you too. So hey, I'm a new subscriber. Hello, welcome. Do you do questions? So for my live readings, what I do is I just channel. So I bring through whatever guidance, whatever comes through for you, things like that. But like if you're here on the live, when I'm channeling, when I'm reading for you, if you're here on the live, and you do have a specific question, absolutely, I don't mind at all channeling or tuning in with the question that you have. So Just let me know if you're interested. And Shika, my love, I saw Shika asked if there was room on the list. I don't remember if I answered that, but yes, there is. Just let me know. Erica put her gum in, now she means business. Oh my gosh, that is so true. Very true. That is a very, very, very good and very on point observation, Robin. Absolutely. When I put my gum in, you know it's go time. And thank you, Miss Cap. She says your readings are definitely activators. They help so many people. They do. I know they do. And that's why every time I've been like, beam me up, Scotty. They're like, no, sorry, you got to stay down here for a while. You know, like you got a lot of hearts to help and a lot of souls to touch and like people to meet. And, you know, you got to fall in love with your divine counterpart. And, you know, you got to have the life that you always came here to live. Like you deserve so much. You're, you know, like that's like the vibe, right? Like, no, 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 no. Just wait. It's going to happen. Just come on. How long? I mean, how long has it been? For me, it's been like 2 years straight, 2025 and 2024. The dragon and the snake. For 2 years straight, it's been shadow, darkness, but 2025 was like way worse. And all the signs, all the synchronicities, I'm sick of seeing these things. I'm sick of them. They're annoying. Constantly, just hang in there. You're about to have a breakthrough. What's meant for you is on its way. Just hold your vision. Stay in your heart. And I know I say a lot of those things in my readings and stuff too. And, you know, and it's true, but I'm like, okay, it's been like 3 months of this. And then it's like, okay, it's been 6 months of this. And then it's like, this has been happening for a year. And then it's 2 years. And so at this point right now, all those messages of just hang in there. Those are the messages that we are seeing come to fruition now. I know it. I see it. I've already experienced it in certain ways. I know it. We are anchored into the timeline that we are meant to be on. The timeline that brings calm, ease, harmony, peace, love, falling in love, passion, creation, health, wealth, all the things. And it's not like, you know, life is always just going to be like rainbows, unicorns. You know, we're always going to experience things and loss. And as we move forward over the next couple of years, it's going to be very, very intense. And I do plan to do offline reading. I don't know if you guys even care, but like a few people have been like, will you like do like an offline reading for like the Epstein files or for like 2026 in the US, what's going to happen? You know, and I'm like, I'm more than happy to, because I see a lot of stuff. I just don't share it on here because I can't. It has to be offline. So I don't know if you guys would want me to do that, but all right. So oh, Maria, that's sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been, you know, but it was just like to shake us back, like awake, you know, like remember who you are. Remember who you are. This is all a false matrix program, you know. You can just easily delete it out. Boom, gone. And not let it control you anymore. You know, remove the plugs of the matrix. But it's very easier said than done. So this is weird. I have my Reiki, like my little, like whatever Reiki drum or whatever it is, sitting over here. And it's not like nothing's touching it, but I swear I just heard it like ding softly, very softly. So Kyle says, yes, please. Yeah. There's, I will. Okay. I'll do it. Maybe in the next couple days. So I'm just going to let this kind of, caffeine is kicked in, you guys. My third cup of coffee really hit. So hopefully it holds me over. And it's 144 here in California. We accept, we call in the 144 activation codes. We call in the 144 healing codes. into this space, into this live, into this session, into these hearts. For those who are wanting to receive the 144 codes, for it's still 144. Activating our 12-strand DNA, for that is what 144 is. 12 times 12 is 144. When we were Atlantis, we had our full 12-strand, well, we have a lot of chakras, but like we had like full 12 like chakras, but it was our full-stranded crystalline DNA that was activated. So that's what's reactivating now. Hi, Kuldeep. Hello, my love. I love it. And over on the East Coast, Pittsburgh, and where Mystic Rose is, it's 444. I love it. I love it. Yeah, because you guys are 3 hours. Yeah. I miss Alex too. Oh, I should reach out to Alex. He was one of my moderators too. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to use the tone to kind of smooth the energy here before we begin. So I'm gonna go just quickly use the restroom, and then I'm gonna grab a water too, because I forgot to grab my water, or a water. And then as soon as we get back, I'll start the list. And number 1 is Emily today. Oh, thank you so much, Kuldeep. Oh, it's so good to see all of you guys. I really miss you. I do. Like, I was excited to do this live, and you know, sometimes I'll schedule a live, and then like I'll be working, and then like by the time that I'm supposed to do the live, a lot of times it's like, oh my gosh, like I don't even have the energy to do this, so I'll move it or whatever. But I was like so excited to do it today. All right, so I'm gonna go do that quick break, and then we will reconvene in like 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna take myself off camera when I'm reading. Just so I said it earlier, but I miss you guys too. Yeah, because we're like family here. Like, we've legit built like a soul family here. Like, that's why I love this channel so much, and I love our family so much. And like, it makes me sad that like, you know, that you know, you is doing this to my channel right now. It's just, ugh. Anyways, I'm not worried. Whatever happens, happens. Hi, Namina. Okay, so Namina, the way that you get on the list is, so there's an energy exchange of $30 USD, and you can send your payment to one of the following. So, and if you need it repeated, just ask again, and someone maybe will type it out in the comments or provide it. But you can send a payment to PayPal at GypsyCowgirlTarot, all one word, or you can send a payment to Cash App, GypsyCowgirlTarot, all one word, ZELLE, GypsyCowgirlTarot at gmail.com, or VENMO, which is GypsyCowgirl_tarot. And when you send your payment in, you just come back in and you say, I paid, I sent it to wherever, and then I'll add you to the list for a reading today. Okay, Shika, my love, I got you, girl. Let me write you on the list. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so welcome, Namina, and welcome to the channel. I usually do lives like several times a month like this for, you know, like little mini reads for people. But I haven't gone live in like 3 months. So you're getting a good, you're in the right place, girl. There's a reason why you were here today. Yes, Amy, love, you are on the list. You're number 9, sweetheart. You're welcome, Shika, of course. Okay, so Shika, my love, you're number 11 today. All right. And then, so I'm going to go use the restroom. If anyone else comes in and they're asking, or someone needs it, you know, those of you guys who kind of know, like, my info, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if it happens. But I'm so sorry. It's been a long time since I did a live, and I totally forgot to write the info in the description box, because I always do that. Anyways, okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna, I have to grab a Palo Santo stick real fast. Freshened up. I took off the jacket. I took off the jacket. I was getting like fur everywhere, and I'm like, let me just get up. I want to be more, you know, just cozy. Oh, that's so sweet, Kuldeep. Yeah, I know. Alexandra's like, you forgot your water. I know, honey. I need to go look. I need to grab one of my little Palo Santo sticks off my altar. Fix this real fast because I'm knocking these cards everywhere. I think I'm going to use the animal cards today. And I don't know what other cards to use. I don't know, but I'm so happy to, I'm just like, can you tell how excited I am to be here? I'm like giddy and like talking a million miles a minute, and like, you know, I can't stop smiling, like my cheeks are hurting. This third coffee really did it for me today, you guys. Kicked me into high gear. But yeah, I'm excited to do the cleanse from that guy that I was telling you guys about. He's adorable. He's so cute. All the ladies out there. He's probably like, he's younger than I am. I know he's younger than I am, but he's very handsome. Very handsome. Lives in Hawaii, has his own company, like does all this health stuff. Like he's a total catch. But oh, thank you, Kuldeep. Thank you so much. Thank you. She says you're so beautiful. Oh, thank you. You guys are too, you know. Even though I haven't met you guys like in person and stuff, you know. A lot of you guys are my clients. I've read for you one-on-one. We've connected like over Zooms and stuff like that, you know. So I've seen you, I've met you like that, you know, but you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. You know, what you see in me lives within you. Everything that I am, you are. You know what I mean? And vice versa. And so I just like, I take it as a compliment, but then at the same time, I'm like, it also means that it's reflecting the beauty within you and on the outside too. So, but yeah, I'm definitely like, it's the glow up. It's real. Like when we say glow up and you've risen in your vibration and you've really done the work and you've crossed through the threshold from the DEATH cycle into the rebirth cycle, you literally transform. Like you start transforming, like you glow from the inside out. Like you literally have like light around you. You glow, you radiate your divinity and your high frequency. And that's where we are right now. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling that for sure. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. It's so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, let me grab my water, my Palo Santo, and I have to get these readings done. It's already like 2 o'clock. I'm like, we've been on for an hour and a half. But I like talking with you guys, and it's been a long time, so, you know, I'm not complaining or anything. I'm just seeing if I missed any other comments. I'm trying to engage today. Okay, I haven't missed any other ones. Okay, cool. All right. So, exactly, Jackie. I'm sorry. I just saw Jackie's comment come through. Like Benjamin Button in reverse aging. Totally. You guys know that we used to live for hundreds of years. We did not age. Like we literally, because we were tapping into our crystalline, like we were like, our crystal and everything was like fully activated, and like we were tuning into way high stuff, and we could heal ourselves and reverse all the things. Like we, you know, anything with the cells, we could heal, we could reverse, we could, and we still have that within us. That's why like anytime something happens, like an illness or, you know, I had pneumonia not that long ago. I'm just like, I don't consent to these timelines anymore. I don't consent to illness. I don't consent to disease. I don't consent to any of this anymore. Because it's not who I am. It's not who I am. So I don't consent to that, you know? All I consent to is timelines where I'm glowing, where I'm happy, where I'm successful, where I'm feeling love in my life all around me, and I'm giving love and pouring love and cultivating, you know, soul family, and like, you know, those are the timelines that I consent to. I know you guys are doing that too, but yeah, so I mean, we know like all the things about, you know, food and everything that they, you know. So anyways, that's another thing is detoxing. Like we're detoxing a lot, you know, energetically, emotionally. Like it is a detox. Like when we say purge, that's like detoxing, right? Like a detox, like you're getting it out. So it has been energetic detox big time and emotional detox big time. And it's like when you hold like those shadow energies within, or the nervousness or the stress or the anxiousness or the worry or whatever, you know, it literally like dampens and darkens the auric field, and it makes you feel heavier, and it literally weighs you down and pulls you down even, you know. So as you move all that out, then your light, then there's more room for the light to come in and the light to return. And so when you do see people who are like full of light and they're glowing and they radiate and they're like talking about love and from the heart, and that's how you know someone is high frequency and they're in alignment. If they're talking about anything low vibrational, things not from the heart, if they're talking from their own like opinion mind, like, you know, a lot, like that's how you know. Yes, 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 both individually and collectively, absolutely. So all right, I know I keep saying I'm gonna get my water. I thought I had a little Palo Santo thingy here because I was using one earlier today with my clients, but I might have carried it out. I don't know. Okay, let me grab that real fast. Okay. I had taken it in the bathroom. Oops. I call in the holy flame of protection into this session and into these readings and channelings. And I call in the energy of the fire horse. I call on the energy of La Luna with this full moon out in Leo. I call in the energies of the 222 portal into this session. I just burned myself with that lighter. Sunoshania. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna take myself off camera. I'm gonna take my phone off the holder and I'm gonna set it on my desk, like how I've been doing like my readings on YouTube with my hands. Thank you, Robin. She says, I love the chants. Yeah, it's my light language. It's light language, you know. I've been channeling a lot of my like Atlantean and ancient Sumerian, Egyptian light languages recently. It's been coming through very strongly. So that's what you guys are hearing. And it's all love and light, you know. You don't have to receive it if you don't want to receive it. If you want to receive it, that's what I'm doing it for. So, okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here I go again on my own. Walking down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. I feel like that's our song. Every time I hear that song, I'm like, that's like an anthem song for sure. For light workers, especially like, so Robin, like, I wish I could teach light language, but light language is actually a soul language that lives within your soul blueprint, your soul memory. So if it's something that's meant to activate, it will. It comes through very organically, just like a download, just like anything else that, you know, we tune in with. I wish I could teach light language, but you cannot teach it. It's just it's something that comes through naturally as an activation on the journey. Madden Ferguson. Hello, Madden Ferguson. Just sent payment if there's still room. Yes, love. Where did you send your payment to? There is still room. I still have like 4 spaces available for anyone who wants it. But yes, there is still room. So just let me know, Madden. Okay. So I'm gonna start reading. Okay, PayPal and thank you. Okay, cool. Let's see here. And Madden. I'm just gonna put Madden. Okay. All right, thank you, sweetheart. I'm excited to read for everybody. Okay, so let's get the party started. I'm gonna be running through these readings because I'm supposed to go somewhere with my mom this afternoon. Hold on, real quick. Actually, that reminded me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to check my messages really fast just to see something. Why is this not moving? Okay, there we go. Oh my God, and I still forgot my stupid water. That's my life all day long. And you know what? That's a part of survival mode, and that's what I'm reprogramming right now. Like the flighty, like, oh, I forgot this, oh, I forgot that. Like that's a part of my nervous system. That's a part of the old programs, and that's a part of survival energy, like fight or flight energy. So I'm actually working on that as well. Trying to really pull these old programs away. Oops. And you know, and it is happening where like I'm just more calm and like just more just very like at peace, like, you know. I'm sleeping better. This full moon did not affect me. It actually really helped me personally, but I know it like really it was a doozy for many people. But I actually slept wonderfully through the full moon. Aw, thank you, Kuldeep. I'm so excited that you are here. It was so good to see you, sweetheart. I pray for all the light and all the love and all the blessings to find you always. And I hope you have a good night as well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to work with the Divine Masters. Divine Masters and Animal Spirit Guides. And I don't know. We'll start here. We will start here. Okay. So Emily, let's see what Divine Masters have for you. And I'm just going to start tuning in with your energy and see what comes through for you. The very first thing I'm being shown is the word awake for you. Like huge. Awake. Awake. It's like your spirit guides have been really working with you to because you're going through awakening, obviously, but like whatever you've been moving through, like over the last like several months and like kind of right now, there's this very like alert, I'm awake, I can see, like, it's like almost like a confidence that I'm picking up with you. That's like risen within you. It's an internal strength. It's some kind of like, but they're like, she's awake. She's so awake. And then there's also like a feeling here of them trying to show you something to kind of wake you up to something. I feel like, I don't know what that is though. You have Lord Shiva. Thank you, Lord Shiva. And he speaks of transcendence. So this is crazy because he says, rise up. honor your inner force. Did I not just channel that and say, literally, I'm picking up on something like internally, it feels like this like strength that's rising or whatever it is for you, right? He says, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. That's also what I just said. So he's confirming, like, your spirit guides are showing you. They're like literally like piece by piece. Like it's like how, you know, people like leave like little things like on a trail, you know, and you're like, okay, I'm following the trail. I'm picking up piece by piece. I'm getting it. I'm following it. That's what you've been doing. That's what you're doing. I'm being shown the beach. I'm being shown waves coming in. Okay, so that's what they're saying. They're saying things are starting to come in now, okay? The waves are starting to come in. Also, if you can connect with the beach or water, or maybe there's something about the element of water or salt water, maybe a salt bath, something about cleansing. And I'm also seeing Goddess Oshun. I don't know if you're familiar with Goddess Oshun, but she is a goddess of the ocean. Oshun, like Yamaya. There's obviously a lot of like goddesses and like, you know, beings that, you know, rule over the ocean and the seas and stuff. But like, that's what I'm getting is Oshun and Yamaya. And Oshun is like fertility, like she's like Empress energy, you know, but she's very connected to the ocean energy too. So I feel like maybe work with them, or maybe they're already around you, because I feel like you've connected with them in past lives. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a spirit animal message too. So dance with the universe. Steps are being given. So right now, Lord Shiva and like your spirit guides are like, right now, just be in the flow, surrender. Don't overthink. Don't rush. Don't force. Don't stress. Don't worry. Okay, dance with the universe right now. The universe is your dance partner. Just grab on tight and let the universe lead you, right? There's a big energy of surrender here. I feel like you've had some big moments, some big breakthroughs of that, like where you've just let yourself like I just got to let go. I just got to trust. The pig, 47, when pigs fly. That whenever I see this card, it's just like for me always like some kind of miracle, some kind of something. And this is the time where these things are happening now. Okay, these things were not meant to happen in 2025. These things were not meant to happen in 2024. These things were meant to align this year in 2026, because this year is the year of the new. So use your mind wisely. And you have the chameleon spirit, 14, act as if it's already here. Act as if you've already got it. You know, I'm a rich bee. I'm a rich bee. I see it, I want it, I get it, I got it. I see it, I want it, I get it, I got it. Like, that's the vibe here. Like, I'm a baddie. Nothing can get to me. I'm freaking so abundant. I'm just magnetic. Like, live as if. Because that means reality. As soon as you think it and speak it, it creates the existence of it. The flamingo. Number 26, embrace the in-between. See, that's where you've been. You've been in the in-between the old and in between the new, in between what was and in between the becoming. It's a very weird place to be, and that's where most of us have kind of been also. You know, like you feel like you're in between something, like you're in between the cycles, basically. It's this weird, like, I call it spiritual purgatory because that's what it feels like. It feels like spiritual purgatory, okay? Embrace the in-between, and that's what you did. That's what you did, okay? And the bottom of the deck is the butterfly spirit. Okay, there's your rebirth. There it is. You are showing up as energetically as butterfly energy. There's something powerful within you right now, Emily. Transformation is beautiful. And the rabbit says right now is a lucky time. That's alignment with the rabbit, you know, because there's no such thing as like luck. It's not like people are just randomly lucky. It's alignment. It's people who are very good at separating the reality that they're living, and they go, this is what I want. This is what I see. This is what I'm calling in, you know? So I feel like that's what you did. You like said, I'm not paying attention to what's in my reality right now. I'm focused on the future, you know? So anyways, love, but that is what I've got. And then look at the bottom of the deck, the Miriams. See, this is the rose energy showing up for you. Sacred vision. Sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all, and remember that love has no boundaries. Fresh flowers are going to be really beneficial too. So like, and this is for everyone, like just if you like buy yourself some fresh flowers, some roses, or you know, lilies. There was lilies on the card too, but especially the rose energy, the rose frequency. That's why I love these guys. Because the rose frequency, like when you have roses in your house, it is literally emanating and radiating the healing frequency of the rose in your home. And it does a lot more. So anyways, just a little FYI. Emily says totally resonates. Oh, okay. I'm good. Good. I'm glad. Get it, girl. There's a fire burning within you, and you're being guided to just follow that fire and let it ignite. So I can feel it. I can sense it. I can see it. And I'm so proud of you. And I just love you. So thank you so much, sweetheart. I honor you. I honor you in your journey. All right. Alexandria. Number 2, Alexandria. So let's see what the Divine Masters want to say here for Alexandria. Who wants to show up today? Huh? So I'm hearing a song coming through, and I don't know what this means, or I don't know, maybe if it's like a meaningful song to you for some reason, but I'm hearing the song Lightning Crashes. It's like an older song, like early 90s, I want to say. It was popular when I was like in like elementary school. So, but it's by, oh gosh, one of you guys will probably know. Lightning crashes. I can't think of something chasing the wind. I can't think of it, but anyways, it's like a sad song, I think. But I think the song was actually about his wife, I want to say. I heard this at one point. Like he wrote that song about his wife who, like, I think she passed away in childbirth. Anyways, I don't know if any of that would resonate, but the song Lightning Crashes, I'm hearing that lightning crashes, like I'm just tuning in with that. Let me get a card. Let me see what else comes through about that. So kind of like what I'm getting here is like that symbolizes like the difficulty, the you know, the DEATH that you went through over the last year or two or whatever, you know. El Moria. You know what's really crazy? Because he has blue eyes in this card. And literally as I was shuffling, I was seeing a pair of like crystal blue eyes coming through. I don't know if you know anyone with like crystal blue eyes, but they were coming. It was like some kind of being that was coming through, and they had crystal blue eyes. And then El Moria flips out and he has these beautiful blue eyes and a beautiful blue gem, and it's all blue. It was an angel. It was angel, and it was an angel. It was an angel coming through, an angelic. I just got chills. So angels are all around you. And if you have a dream where, you know, maybe they come to you or something, I don't know, but there's a reason why they're showing up in your message and coming through here. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay. Wear a cloak. So the universe is with. So basically, you know, his message right here for me, it's just the way that it's coming through is like, we've got you. You're good. You're good. Don't worry. I've got you. I'm cloaking you in a cloak of protection and love. Like you are cloaked. You're cloaked. And then bottom of the deck is Mother Mary. More blue energy, more rose energy. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So you might be moving through some mother wounds. You might be purging and healing stuff connected to your womb space, to your sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra holds like mother wounds, But the womb holds all kinds of wounds and grief and stuff, and in our hips and all that. So I'm seeing that kind of being like, it's breaking up. It's like energetically being broken up. And then you are feeling that and you are processing that stuff and you're healing that stuff. Okay. So, so basically, like, just good job. Let go of the need to be right. So there's something with that too, that I feel like that's kind of like, just distorted ego. Like, it, like, like, for example, like if like you're having a conversation with someone and, you say, oh, it's like something like about like a fact or something. And then they go, what? No, I'm going to look it up on Google. I'm going to Google it. Like, you know how people do that? Like they try to prove you wrong or something, like you don't know what you're talking about. That's the kind of situation I'm getting. So if you encounter these kinds of situations, Mother Mary is just like, let go of the need to be right. Who cares? For example. Okay. So I don't know if that's something that, you've recently encountered, but she's just like, it's all good. Like, don't, just let it go. We don't need to, go back and forth, like whatever it is. It feels like something happening in your life right now though, kind of, or something that you've been dealing with. And then the mother healing. So the mother line healing again. And the mother line healing also, that's just like your matriarchal side, like the mother line. So it's like you're healing the wounds. So if you're the curse breaker of your lineage, if you're like the curse breaker, okay, if you're the chosen one, but you're the curse breaker is different in the way, because you could have like multiple light workers in a family system, right? But the curse breaker, and Alexandria, you for me are a curse breaker. You hold everyone's pain gets shoved down into you, so you're literally carrying your entire bloodlines, both father and mother sides, all the trauma, all the pain. Like you hold it like no one else in the lineage holds it, because it all got pushed down into you. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here, is that you're actually working through, you've been working through like mother healing by mothering your own self, by loving your own self, by nurturing your own self, by letting those attachments go of, I need someone else to comfort me. I need someone else to hold me and be with me so I don't feel abandoned, so I don't feel alone. Like you've been healing these wounds. And these are wounds that have rippled out through time with the women in your family. Just seeking companionship because, or getting married, because you just, it's like a settling energy. And so it's like you're breaking all that. Okay. At least that's what I'm, getting. Girl speaking. Elise, hi Elise. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. My peoples, my soul familia. I hope you're doing so good, beautiful. Would you mind reading the list? Okay, yes. So let me just tell you. So I've read the list a few times. So let me go ahead and tell you. So I'm on number 2. I literally just started. I'm on number 2, and you are number 5. So just a few. You're just a few away. So I'm reading for number 2 right now. And then next is number 3. And then 4. And then 5 is Elise. It has been a minute, girl. It's been 3 months since I did a live. I couldn't even believe it when I went to go check that. And I was like, when was the last time I did a live? And I saw that. I was like, oh my God. I felt, it was like, I felt bad. I felt so bad. Like, oh my God, my poor collective. Like I haven't been showing up for them. But you guys know I've been going through a lot and I had to pull my energy back. No, girl, nothing to be sorry about. Nothing to be sorry about, ever. But you're very welcome. All right, Alexandria. What animal's coming through today? The horse. Oh my gosh, girl, you got the horse for the fire horse reading. Charging ahead, acceleration, things coming for you because of your strength and your power and your endurance. Freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. There's something happening in your life right now, like whatever you're moving through, experiences, situations. It's like these things that are happening, they're actually like freeing you from old things. I can't explain it. But it's like, it frees you. like there's this liberating energy around you right now. Like you're being freed from something. You're feeling freer. You're feeling more open. There's something that you're feeling right now or moving through right now is what I'm getting here with that. The freedom is yours. But it feels like, I don't know. I think you'll know what I mean. But card number 33. So you could also be getting the 33s a lot as well. So the horse spirit showing up for you saying freedom is yours. That's exactly what moving into the fire horse is doing. It is literally, it's like you're just feeling like more free, liberated, like, like lighter, like, you know. Elephant, learn from the past, card number 25. That's exactly what I mean. Thank you, Elephant Spirit, for that. That's exactly what I mean. Obstacles being removed, things cleared from your path, stuff that you've been releasing, like you've been freeing yourself from. But and so now it's like the stuff that's like materializing. It brings in more of that sense of independence, freedom, happiness, like that kind of stuff. Okay. And then learn from the past. I think that's exactly what you've been doing, is learning from the past. And then the bottom of the deck is the turkey, and it says, give with gratitude and with grace. And as I'm ending your reading, it's 222 here in California. 222. And we are in the 222 portal, yeah? So, card number 61, give with gratitude and grace. I mean, it could be even as small as like you do a little favor for somebody, or, you know, but like when you, anything you do, it's like, do it with like love, do it with gratitude, not just like expectation of like, oh, here you go, or whatever, you know, like there's something about that. And I'm also seeing that the universe is giving. There's a giving, there's a flow of a receiving energy here. Yeah, it feels like over the next like maybe few weeks to 6 weeks, there's going to be some really powerful like things happening where you're just like, I feel good. I feel so good. That's what I'm getting, like this very light, very free energy here. Okay. So that is what I have got for you, my love. I love that Mother Mary showed up too, and El Moria. Like, I love that she showed up. She's definitely helping to heal your heart and work with you and stuff. All right. Woo! Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, thank you guys. All right. All right. So my beautiful Alexandria, that is what I have for you, my love. The fire horse brings you liberation, freedom, and lightness versus heaviness. It's been a tough few months. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, honey. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You were moving through the initiations, you know, it's like one after the next kind of a thing, you know, and yeah, for sure. So I'm very happy that that energy came through for you, because we all deserve it, you know, and it is our time. It is the year of the horse. It is accelerated. It is powerful. It is divine union year. It is, you know, big money year and success and like aligned. So I'm here for it. And I know many of you guys are on these timelines, like I said, so I'm happy for you guys too. All right. So that was for Alexandria. And next we have Genevieve. All right. So for Genevieve, please. Paul the Venetian, and then Lord Ganesh. Okay. There's blockages being removed from your field. There's blockages being removed from your heart, from your mind. That's what I'm being shown. That's what I can see. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So that's that's a very clear message, right? For you, Genevieve, like waves of love are coming to you. And this just feels like, this feels very like healing for you right now, because I just see like, again, like I'm tuning in with the energy and I'm seeing a lot of darkness, a lot of shady, shadow, dark, you know, but it's like right now, that's, sorry, I had to like tune in with that, but it's like right now, these waves of inspiration and love, they're coming from the divine to you. So like your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, like, you know, all the good stuff, right? They are like literally like supporting you. So I don't know what you've been going through, what you've been moving through, but it feels kind of difficult. It feels very tough. It feels like probably a lot of like what many of us have been kind of experiencing. So my heart is definitely with you. But Paul the Venetian is like, you're experiencing grace. Your rose heart is activating, it's opening, like the true essence of who you are. And then the inspiration and the love that's coming through you in these waves, it's like activations too. So you're going to have like some ideas popping up, maybe like work, business, spiritual stuff. Like, you know, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. I want to start this. I want to create that. So all of that is like very like kicking into high gear right now. And then Lord Ganesh, he speaks of infinite abundance. So you're, okay, girl, I don't know what kind of work you've been doing, but right now, there's something very beautiful unfolding with these two. Infinite abundance and experiencing grace. So it's like you're experiencing grace through the abundance that's flowing to you now. And then look at Lord Ganesh, his obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Spiritual support is increasing. That's exactly what I just said. So there's so much spiritual support with you right now. They are holding you. They're infusing you with their love, like whoever you've been working with, calling upon. Maybe it is Lord Ganesh. Maybe it's Goddess Isis. Maybe it's Magdalene. Maybe it's Paul the Venetian. I don't know. But these two came out very, very specifically. Your obstacles are being removed, so don't worry. Infinite abundance is yours. Experiencing grace is yours. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay. Oh, you got the dragonfly. Oh my gosh, the dragonfly also represents like spirit, the divine. I love it, and it's a blue one. Card number, master number 22. So you could be seeing that. And it, again, this represents the 2-2 portal for you also. So like the 2-2 portal, like everything that's kind of like, this is the energy that it's like helping you to move into. Truth transcends illusion. That is the, I feel like this is your motto. I feel like this is your motto right here. I feel like this is the motto for many of us. Our truth has transcended the illusion. Truth will always transcend illusion. That's what's happening on the earth right now. It's transcending the illusion. The illusion is fading. It's falling. It's crumbling. And that's what has been happening with you on a personal level. And the dragonfly spirit speaks of magic. It speaks of luminescence, things being illuminated to you, brought to you, light coming through. It's a lot. So that's what I've got for you, sweetheart. Good job, Genevieve. I don't think I've ever read for you before. Maybe I have, like once or twice. But I really do feel your energy as very beautiful, very light. But I also, like I said, could see a lot of darkness around you. Watch out for energy vampires. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm seeing a very specific family member of yours. Okay, I have no clue who this person is. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be an uncle, a grandparent. I don't know. A cousin, an aunt. But I'm seeing like from the higher self, not from like the human self. And the higher self is like, this person has been, you know, whoever this person is in your family, they're an energy vampire. They siphon. So I don't know who that is, but they're like, be careful around that person, or protect yourself around that person. Because they're letting me know that like you'll know who I'm talking about, because I don't know who I'm talking about, but you'll know who I'm talking about. Or you already have a feeling about this person. And they're saying family member, but it may just be someone very close to you. It could even be like someone who's like a best friend, but maybe they're really jealous of you and they compete with you, like, you know, low key compete with you, or I don't know, but there's something weird that I can feel and see, and they're just like, protect yourself. Hi, Glenn. Welcome from the UK. Welcome. Hello from California. I'm in Northern California. All right, so that was for beautiful Genevieve. Number 4 is Maria, and then 5, Elise. You guys, I'm seriously so excited to be on live right now. I can't even believe how excited I am about this. Like, I didn't even feel this excited earlier, but like now that I'm on the live, I feel very excited. Very happy. And my channels are so open. It's insane. And that's another reason why it's been difficult for me, because my channels opened like crazy, like around the beginning of December-ish. Like they just went, like they were already crazy open, and then my channels just went boom. Okay, like a nuclear energetic blast or whatever. And then I was receiving too much, and then I was like, oh my God. But now I've, you know, integrated and adjusted and like learned to like work with this higher energy and this wider sense of like the channels that are open. And so right now, because I haven't done a live, you know, since then. So right now as I'm channeling, it's just so cool how things are just popping, connecting. Like, I don't know, for me, I can tell the difference, but anyways. But I'm sharing that because I know a lot of you guys, your gifts, your activations, like you're feeling that a lot too. Oh, I know. I'm glad to be here too, Maria. Okay, so let's read for beautiful Maria, and then we will read for Elise. My nose is kind of stuffy too, you guys. Like I've been having like sinus stuff happening. It's also like, you know, it's in another month, we're going to have like early, you know, spring will be starting or whatever. But the almond blossoms, because where I live in farmland. You guys know I live in the country. There's fields all around me. I live on a ranch. So right now the fields outside are like super green because they plant the alfalfa grass, like for the cows. Cause there's all around me is agriculture land. So it's like dairies, cattle ranchers, farmers that are like, they farm walnuts, almonds. There's citrus out here, but mostly like almonds and walnuts. And the almond orchards all around here, because there's like one across the field right here for me. In February, they start to bloom, the almond blossoms, and the almond blossoms are so freaking beautiful. Like, it's crazy how beautiful they are, because they look like little, you know, like cherry blossoms, like a Japanese cherry blossom or whatever kind of, right? And it looks like snow. So like the whole orchard is like pure white, these beautiful blossoms and blooms. And then the floor of the orchards and like all around, like there's all these like beautiful white petals, and it's just so pretty. So I'm excited. Oh yeah, horses would definitely go crazy for the alfalfa. Yeah, I think they like mix it into other, I don't know what they do with it, to be honest. I don't care, but it's but yeah, they have the alfalfa growing through the winter, and then they chop it like, you know, through the spring or whatever, and then they plant the corn around the beginning of summer or whatever. And then the corn is like in the fields. And then they chop the corn every September, October. That's like chopping season. So, yeah. Gypsy Cowgirl is not just like a funny name, you know, it's just like who I am. So, okay, Maria. Sorry, guys. I'm very talky today. I told you the caffeine was like that third cup. Whew. It's a Starbucks one. It's, I like the Starbucks for Nespresso. I like the Starbucks blonde coffee. And the blonde espresso, but they didn't have that, so I had to get a different one. I think it was Pike Place from Starbucks. But I think the caffeine in the Pike is stronger than the one I usually get, because whoo, I'm feeling it. Okay, Maria, you have Goddess Freya showing up. Ooh, when Freya shows up, it almost feels like, I mean, it's obviously like a loving, supportive presence, but it almost feels like she's showing up like she means business in this moment. Like she wants to connect with you, or her message is coming forth is very like, listen to what she has to say. See how she has the full moon around her? We literally just had the full moon. I think you're working with her. Do you work with her? Do you resonate? Because I get it. I see it. Like for you, I see like Nordic energy, Nordic past lives. She's my goddess. Oh my God. I just got full body chills. I swear to God. Wow. Perfect. See, phases and cycles. So there you go. She's your goddess. She's that's why I was getting like I was like, I mean, she's like that Nordic energy as well, but I was getting the Nordic energy from you, you know? So that's crazy that she's like the goddess that you like to work with. She says there's a beginning with every ending. What's that one song, Closing Time? What is it? Every new beginning, or every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah, that's what it is. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. There she goes. She's telling you right now, you are in the cycle of moving forward. You are rising up. You are rebirthing. Things are unfolding. Prosperity, fruitful energy. It's all the things. I'm seeing, you know what I'm being shown? I'm receiving a vision of vines starting to sprout through the ground. All these vines, there's like this beautiful ground. And then all these like green sprouts are sprouting up everywhere. And then the vines just start growing and it's like they're everywhere. And then flowers bloom on them. Can you see that too? Because that's your energy. That's the presence around you. All right. There's a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Illusions are revealed and then released. This is the end of a big phase, and now you're in the cycle of the new, of the rebirth. Okay. I love that. All right. And then bottom of the deck here is the Divine Director. He would be a part of the Galactic Fleet, you know, the Galactic Council. Who he is, I have no clue, but that's what I receive when I tune in with him. I'm like, oh, he's like a part of like the Galactic like fleet of like the Federation. Da da da. He speaks of your intervention and purpose. So it's like your spirit guides and the ones you work with, like they've been helping. So you've been going through some kind of divine intervention, or something happened where the divine intervened. Maybe you asked them, come intervene, and they did. This is confirmation of some kind of divine intervention that just happened in your life. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is all of our purpose, by the way, for everyone here. Happiness is our purpose. And that's what I was saying earlier when I said like everything that like I've been moving through, and I know you guys too, and I just love you because that's very special and important to me. That's why I call us soul family. That's why I'm very open or transparent with a lot of things, because I know that I'm that mirror and you guys are going through it too. It may not be the same exact, but it is at the same time. Okay, so some kind of intervention happened, some kind of cycle is complete. They need you to know that. There's something very specific where they're like, she needs to know that cycle is officially, in the eyes of the universe, it's done. Boom. The stamp, it's been stamped, done, approved. File it away. Get it out of here. So what that is for you, I don't know, but it's done. It's over. And now the new begins. Period. Period. And with that being said, let's get one of the animal cards. I'm sorry, I'm totally missing the comments too. Let's see here. So let me go back a little bit. Okay, so Freya is your goddess. I love that. That was so cool. She's my guide, and I got chills too. Oh my God. Oh, you got chills too. Me too. Yeah, my whole body got chills. I love that. That's so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Freya. Thank you, Divine Director of the Galactic, whatever you are. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so happy that resonated. Good. No, you're fine, girl. You're not blowing up the chat. You're just expressing how on point your thing was, and that's all. That's okay. Yeah, exactly. That's why they're like, she needs to know that, because you're like overanalyzing something, you're overthinking something, and they're like, she's done with it. Like, let it go. It is over. So if you're like asking for a sign of like completion, it's over. It's officially done. Like, don't even think about it anymore. It's done. It's like it never existed. Just let it go. Okay. All right. What animals want to come out? Also, like, I don't know. I feel like your star family, like more of like your galactic family, is going to be like coming through for you. Actually, that for me, that's a reading I'm going to be doing for the collective. I have so many downloads, you guys. I have stuff about like the matrix glitching. I have stuff about like us like finding ourselves in other timelines and dimensions at times. Like, I mean, crazy stuff where you may actually, as the matrix falls, you may find yourself actually like It could be anything. I mean, these portals where it's falling, like portals are opening everywhere. You could literally like, I was reading a thing where this girl, she was in Walmart. She just needed some toilet paper. So she left her mom's house. She drives to the Walmart. She goes to the aisle to grab a roll of toilet paper. She grabs the roll of toilet paper from the shelf at Walmart. And as soon as she grabs the roll of toilet paper at Walmart, she's somewhere else. It was a portal. And these portals, that's the toilet paper aisle in Walmart. Okay? There was a fucking portal in Walmart. Well, all of a sudden, she was at a fair in like the 1950s. And she explains all this. But this stuff is real. It happens all the time. The matrix glitches, finding yourself in other dimensions, timelines, like how do I get back to where I was? Like, this is the kind of stuff we're going to start seeing a lot of. Okay, so we need to be really anchored and prepared for that. Sorry, Maria, I'm not trying to interrupt your reading, but this is something I'm going to be talking about on the channel. So it's crazy. It's wild. The field is open. The portals are open. The vortexes are open. The glitches are glitching. Like, it's crazy. Things are getting super weird, super crazy. Yeah, I'm like, so anyway, so I'm like, it's just crazy. So, okay, here we go. Maria, you have the armadillo. I love the armadillo spirit. Number 3, set healthy boundaries. Okay, so this is guidance from spirit and from your animal guides right now. Set healthy boundaries both with yourself and with other people. But I think more with yourself is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm going to get healthy and I'm going to wake up at this time and I'm going to create like a daily routine. There's something about organization. There's something about leadership. There's something about like, you really need to kind of like take the reins. Like, it's okay that you haven't because you've been going through stuff. But right now, as we move, like, I'm saying like by like March, around March, you're going to really want to start taking the lead on some things. Okay. Tend to the small things. There you go. Exactly. Like, just tend to the small things, like, you know, whatever, you know, you're entering the new cycle and all that. So tend to the little things in life right now. Don't worry. And then life is speeding up. Oh my God. See, exactly. The antelope. I love antelopes. I think they're so neat. But anyways, my oppa, he was a huge hunter and he would go like, he would hunt like big game and stuff like that. And when I was little, you know, I didn't understand it all, you know, so I thought it was really cool because he had like, you know, like antelope stuff or like, you know, foxes and rabbits and like other things like, you know, but that's what it just reminded me of. But life is speeding up, honey. Life is moving fast. So get ready. All right. Oh, he's been saying armadillo a lot. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so cute. All right. Well, I'm glad that it resonates. There you go. Confirmation even further. So what a powerful reading that was, Maria. So thank you, sweetheart. I send love. Okay. So next is Elise. And I'm just going to start reading because I know Elise, she'll hang out, but I know Elise, she'll pop in and out. And I think what I'm going to do, you guys, I don't usually do this, but I think I will for this reading. I'll go through and I will, I'll do like, I'll timestamp it for you, for everyone. So when you want to come back and rewatch your reading, or if you didn't, you know, it'll be timestamped. Okay. Can we get a message for Elise? I don't know why I'm seeing, okay, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing, Elise. Okay, you are. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Elise, I know it's been a while, sweetheart, and I read for, I work, you know, I don't remember stuff at all. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. Did you have a baby? Because I'm being shown a baby. I'm actually being shown a baby boy, but I don't know. But anyways, I don't know if that's relevant, but I'm being shown like a baby boy. I'm getting like a lot of busyness. I'm seeing like just, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of busy, but I'm also getting like this shift energy here where, you did. Okay. You probably told me that at one point also, but I like I said, I honestly, I don't remember, but I'm just sharing what I'm being shown. There's something about your creation and your creativity. And this is a big, like, point that most people, it's kind of like, because we have been, what we've been doing is we've been up in our higher chakras. We've been up in the higher realms, you know, and so now everything's coming down, 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 down. And that's why it's been so tough. Elise, I had a girl, but I did miscarry a boy before her. She was born in November. Oh my God, I just got chills. Oh my God, I just got full body chills. Your baby boy is here. That's who it is. Your baby boy who miscarried, that he's here with you. He's coming through. Aww. Oh, sweetheart. Well, congratulations on your baby girl. I'm sure she's just absolutely amazing and beautiful like you and your sweet hubby. But I'm getting something about creation. So like meaning like, I don't know, like there's something like stirring within you, or ideas, or like, I don't know what they are, you know, because that's for you to know. But, okay, hold on. This baby boy is coming through and he's bringing forth messages. Like he's saying he's with you. There's something he's asking. He's saying like everything happens the way it should. And and I know you know that, and he knows you know that. But he says that you carry the weight and you carry the emotion. There's almost like a wave of guilt or something. Also just kind of like, even though it's like nothing you could control, there's this like weight almost of like guilt or shame is what he's bringing through. So he's highlighting these emotions and he's saying like, you know, let it go, mama, let it go, basically. Also the womb space. So Elise, I would, because so the womb is like creation and birthing portal, right? So I am getting a lot of like, maybe you want to start a new project. I mean, it could be like scrapbooking. It could be, oh, I want to learn to play the guitar or an instrument. It could be, oh, I want to start, you know, learning Reiki or whatever the case. But there's something about you creating something, and maybe this doesn't resonate in this moment, but it will. Okay. But I think it might already resonate. So, because there's something about like focusing more on you or reconnecting with you, okay? Because things have just been so crazy and you've been going through so much and you had the baby and like, so there's something around this time where they're like guiding you, like, please focus on you, more focus on you. And honoring things that are maybe coming up for you. I'm also getting, Elise, oh my God, I just started scrapbooking. I cannot, you guys. I told you my channels are open like crazy now. I mean, they were open before, but now it's just wild. And my mediumship, that's why the baby boy came through, because my mediumship is like, it's so strong now. It didn't used to be as strong. My psychic energy has always been strong, but my mediumship, speaking to loved ones on the other side, that was not strong. Now it is. It's getting, this is crazy. So anyways, girl, okay, well, there you go. So more confirmation. So let's get some cards here. She's like, oh my God. Well, you were definitely meant to be in this reading today. Okay, so you got Lord Shiva, and he speaks of transcendence. You're going through this beautiful moment of transcendence. You're transcending so much. You're transmuting so much. You're starting to really rise. It's like you're being pulled out of your old shell, you know? And there's just, it's like rebirth. It's total rebirth, renewal. Total, like, the creativity is popping on. Like, so that scrapbooking, that will like help open more of your creation portals. And then you'll be like, okay, now I want to do this and I want to do this. And you know what I mean? But I love that. I love scrapbooking too. So high five for that one. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, and dance with the universe. So you are getting a lot of divine guidance. Steps are being given. And all you have to do is co-create and dance with the universe. It is your dance partner. Just stand, like, grab a hold of the universe. Stand on the universe's feet like you would like a big guy if you're dancing, you know, and let them lead you. Let the universe lead you. Okay, let's get one more or two more. Odin, psychic insight. Okay, so psychic energy is really opening too. Your third eye is open. Bam. You see the truth for what it is. So you're seeing through all the illusions, all the veils, and that can be very difficult when we start to see through all these things, because it gets overwhelming because you're now seeing so much. So I'm getting something about make sure you're taking care of your energy, you know, like maybe salt baths or something like cleansing, you know, like throughout the day and stuff, because you're tuning into so much. You're picking up on a lot. You're feeling a lot. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. And then Goddess Bridget, we are literally like in bulk, and we just had St. Bridget's Day, and this is her moment. This is her time right now in this moment that we're in. And so I love that she's showing up for you, and she's holding that holy fire. She's a healer, so she's bringing healing to you, and there is that fire within you that is lit. I feel like this is a mirror of you. Like it says, inner strength, move back to wholeness and recognize that you have the power. So again, there's something very strong rising up, I think, within you, or it's starting to rise, where you're just going to start feeling very like different in the way, like I'm motivated, I want to do this, and I'm interested in this, and you know, I want to start this, whatever that is, you know. So I love that confirmation of that inner fire. Okay. And she's a really powerful healer. So like if you have any kind of like, even if you have like a cold, I call in Bridget, you know, come help me. Come help me, heal me from this cold. And she's, you know, she's always very helpful. Oh, wonderful. I love that. I love that, Amy. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just want to catch up on the comments. Oh, okay, hello. That one just like flew out. Aw, it's the dog spirit, card number 19. And it says, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. You are loyal to what you love. I feel like this is a confirmation. I feel like this is more of a pat on the back, honestly. I don't feel like this is necessarily guidance. It could be in some level, but I feel like this is more like good job. Good job for being loyal to yourself, to the ones you love, to, you know, whatever it is. But I don't know. I don't know. The turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. I feel like this is a message for Elise, but I feel like this is a message for all of us right now today. Like slow and steady wins the race. It has been slow and steady and slow and painful and slow and hard. And it's just not been fun. It has not been easy. It has been terrible, honestly, in a lot of ways. And I'm sure Elise resonates with that, obviously, and many of you guys. Slow and steady wins the race, though. Okay, so it's like you've arrived to the point of destination, whatever that means. Okay. That is what I've got for you today, love. So I'm really glad that that connected so deeply, and everything came through the way that it did for you. Very beautiful, very confirming. What a sweet baby boy. So, you know, sometimes they come and they go, and they just are here for a reason and a season, and it happens, you know, all the time. And I just send so much love for that. But there is something very specific around releasing some kind of like little wounding connected to that from your own womb space. So you could go and do like a womb meditation, a clearing. Collectively, there's many are being called to clear and heal their womb space. So, but it's just a little guidance. Elise, and that absolutely warms my heart and brings tears to my eyes. Oh, sweetheart. Okay, well, I send you so much love, Elise, and just thank you, sister. I love how divinely aligned today was for everybody. Like everyone's reading so far just been like really strong, on point. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Erica. That was amazing and truly made such a sad day a little bit brighter. I almost don't log on for the reading. Oh, honey. Yeah, see? Yeah. The higher self and baby boy was calling you in for sure. Yeah. That was, you know, and that's just the contracts that, you know, and it's just like people that have children that come in and they pass away young, or, you know, like even like my brother, he was only 23 when he passed, you know, very tragic car accident out of nowhere. Like, you know, that was his contract, and his contract, the purpose of his contract, just like, I think little boy, and like, you know, they have contracts where they literally just come in for a short amount of time on earth, or maybe they don't even come out into earth. Maybe they're just in mommy, but their contract is to activate grief and pain to bring healing, like to open you up to healing and more wholeness. So he's a little spiritual helper for you, actually, to bring more healing for you. And I think that's really neat. Okay. And Elise, about my dog dying, and you pulled the card. Oh my gosh, honey. No, I did not see the previous message. You're right. Hold on, I'm going back. Whoops, hold on. Wait, that makes me want to cry. We put down our family dog today. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I did not see that message. Okay, I just saw it. Hold on. I just knocked this all down. Hold on. Okay, so sorry. Wow. And I was actually going to say, when I pulled that card, that's so weird because I didn't see that message. And so I pulled that card. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I put down my 17-year-old dog, like, just, right at the beginning of January, like right after the New Year's. And it's just such a hard thing. It's so hard. So my heart is with you. Gosh. Well, you know what? Today you were meant to be here because being here is a way for you to heal. Honestly, like it will bring some we're transmuting, we're helping, I'm so happy this helped you today. Good, honey. Yay. Okay. Well, I love you, sister. And I look forward to seeing you again on the lives because I am going to start bringing them back again. I just need to get my little butt in gear. So, okay. She's like, I just wanted you to know that you pulled that and I was shocked. Aw, you're so welcome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That's so neat. That's so neat that the doggy came through too. Yep, that was absolutely your doggy. Absolutely. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. I don't remember where it was, but oh, hello, Claudia. Excuse me. Yes, a lot of these readings, yes, people like because I schedule the live so they pay beforehand, but I do have like one more space open. If you want it, just let us know in the comments and then we will let you know how to sign up. Okay. So that was Elise. Now number 6, we have Susan. Okay, Susan. And I don't know if Susan is here, but and then Baldish, and then Riri, and then Amy, Carly, Shika, Robin, and then Madden is the last one I have. Okay, Susan, Commander Ashtar of the Galactic Fleet, the Galactic Federation. He's kind of like the one in charge, I guess, like leader, but I mean, they all kind of operate like as equals, There's no like hierarchy like that, but he's like the leader. A call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Okay, what's on the bottom here? Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but around this time, okay, first of all, the color blue or the throat chakra, very significant here. I am receiving that you've been receiving a lot of activations within your throat, within the throat chakra portal, specifically because you're meant to use your voice to talk to the collective, to heal, to be a leader of some kind. I don't know. I mean, it could be just like a platform. It could be like talking just to people like on Facebook, posting stuff. It could be, I don't know, but it's kind of specific. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others. See, because it's what the world is going through right now and what the world is about to go through. Like, people don't even know. People think this is nuts. Ha! 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 Right? So there's something about us being anchored, us leaders of the divine sovereign Christos codes that are anchored on earth at this time. We are here to lead, to take action. So this is your call to action right now. Okay, so they're calling you to some kind of action. They're like pulling you to do something, start something, co-create something, whatever that is. I don't know, but that's the vibe. Because you are here with benevolence and for humanity, and you're here to open hearts. You're here to help bring truth. It could be a podcast. It could be a book. I don't know. And then stay calm. So I don't know what that means, but I feel like Susan, your energy is pretty calm. But I don't know, maybe they're just like, stay calm, it's all good. Maybe something's bothering you right now. I don't know, but that's what I'm receiving. The spider spirit. Oh my God, I love the spider. I love the spider spirit so much. Card number 56. Make your dreams real. Girl, see? A call to action. Take the lead, take the charge, co-create. And there you go. Make your dreams real. So first of all, dreams are becoming reality. Literally 2026 for the ones who have done the work, where we have literally aligned into the timelines and frequency of right now, of the new earth, of everything that's anchoring in right now. Our dreams are becoming reality. Like, we are about to be with our love, the loves of our lives. We're cultivating like our dream jobs. Our spiritual work will explode. Like, you know, money's flowing. Like, everything's like, it's a shift. It's an acceleration. So there's something about working with the energy of the fire horse right now to create. Make your dreams real, girl. Okay. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, there's something about like using your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, your downloads, your channeling, and then making it into reality by taking action on it. Okay. So, you know, we've all been kind of in the we've been isolated. We've been hermiting. We've been in the cave. We've been in the dark nights. We've been in the cocoon. We've been doing all the things. And now it's time to come out and revisit and join the world again and be like, okay, here I am. Like, I'm reborn. I'm refreshed. I'm renewed, and I'm ready to get busy. I'm ready to get to work. That's kind of the energy here. And that's honestly like for many of us, right? So it just shows you're on the right timeline too, you know, with what's currently like moving forward and stuff. Okay, so that was my beautiful Susan. So I don't know what it is, Susan, that you're like meant to create, but, or what you're meant to do, but, you know. You know what I'm getting here? And I don't know if this is something you've thought of, but I am receiving it. So I'm going to share it real quick before I move forward. I'm receiving like hypnosis stuff, QHHT sessions, like Dolores Cannon did, and many other star souls and light workers who are getting certifications for this. They're learning how to do this work. But it's hypnosis, but it's hypnosis like past life regression work, almost like, I know you know what I mean. So anyways, that's the kind of work I'm kind of getting here. So I don't know if that's something that you resonate with, but that's what's coming through. Maybe you're thinking about doing that, or like maybe you've thought of that, like, oh, that would be cool to, you know, to learn how to do or to connect with. But I literally see you doing that, so. Okay. Who's next? All right, that was my beautiful Susan. And now we're on number 7, Baldish. Uno momento, guys, because I forgot to grab my water earlier when I went out of the bedroom, like, you know, a million times coming back and forth. I was like, maybe I have a water bottle here in my room, because oftentimes I do like on my nightstand, but no. Okay, hold on. I am thirsty. Okay, sorry. Woo! I'm like kind of getting hot here. Hello, Sacred Star Channel. Welcome. Oh, you know what? Baldish is probably asleep. Yeah, because it's like nighttime over there in the UK, I think. Okay, so Baldish. Just put it like right here. For Baldish at this time. Okay, so it's funny because actually Baldish, I'm telling you, these messages are like coming through because it's collective, but it's like funny how it's showing up individually. I'm getting like, there's this like almost like inner urgency where like you're feeling really pulled or called to do something or start something. And you keep getting like all these signs and synchronicities about it is what I'm being shown. Okay, but there hasn't really been any movement or co-creation with it yet. So it's like basically like a thought form, an idea. It's in the 5D, and your guidance is to bring it into the 3D. Okay. I'm also getting something about traveling. So I don't know if you're like planning to travel or if you just recently traveled. They're saying no, the traveling is in the future. So, okay. So like you're traveling over the next maybe few months, maybe something comes up where you're traveling. It does feel very unexpected actually. So I don't know what that means, but oh my God. You have Kali Ma. She came right out. I love Kali. Thank you, Kali. Facing fear. What I'm hearing is facing a fear of putting yourself out there. So I don't know what that means necessarily, putting yourself out there. I think it has to do with your soul work and your soul mission. I think it has to do with maybe just, I don't know, just being social or, you know, because that's how I am too. Like, I'm like, I don't want to put myself out there. I'm good at putting myself in here by myself. But my spirit guides lately have been like, you need to put yourself out there. It's time to be more social. Get out of your house. You know, go to a party, go to, you know, go hang out with your friends, go to the movies, go do whatever, you know. But anyways, facing fear, there's something about an action-oriented thing. So it's like something within you that you're like, I need to do this, but it like makes, it dredges up fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So you're on some kind of timeline right now, Badish, where what you touch turns to gold. So they're telling you right here, release fear, you're being held, and it's time for you to kind of start co-creating that because it'll just bloom and blossom right now. This is your chance to soar. Okay. Jwal, cool. Dharma is unfolding. Yeah, this is the moment of receiving the golden glory. Look at all the gold. The sunshine, the gold, the solar plexus energy. But remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to your happiness. This is your chance to soar. Doesn't all have to be done at once. You don't have to figure everything out all at once. Like, take it step by step, take it day by day, but at least start taking it somewhere is kind of the message here. Sorry, guys. I don't have my phone on the holder, so it's like just propped up against like one of my little boxes with tarot cards in it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a spirit animal message too for Baldish. Does this one want to come out? Oh, two of them, yeah. Oh, the koala bear and the peacock. Girl, see? This is your chance to soar, to shine, to fly high. And then you get the peacock spirit and it literally says, let it shine. Girl, let it shine. Let it shine. Wave your freak flag in the air and wave it like you just don't care, girl, because we don't. We don't care. We don't care. But see, there's something about facing fear where you're like, there's pieces of you that still do care what maybe someone thinks or says. Like, maybe it's like little pieces of like, oh, that kind of, what they said hurts me. And, you know, so Kali's like, we're clearing all that. This is about overcoming all that, letting that stuff go and doing what you are going to say and do anyways. And then the koala bear says, spirit has a plan. Yeah. The plan is unfolding. That's what I just heard. The plan is unfolding. The plan is already unfolding. Spirit has a plan. Okay. And then the vulture, nothing is wasted. Nothing is ever wasted. And I know, my love, that you have been through so much. I know that you have been through so much. And it's been very difficult. And you're not only holding space for yourself, but you're holding space for your mother and your father and your family and everyone else. And I know how that feels. I really know how that feels. And so I empathize with you in that regard because you're the curse breaker in your family. So am I. And my family has known the loss of a sibling and a child, and so is your family, etc. That is very deep grief. Very deep grief. This is not a breakup. This is not a divorce. This is death. So you have been moving literally through the hurdles of the darkness, and this is the moment of Dharma unfolding, golden glory, like all of that for you. But there's something about you literally need to take, again, I don't know who I said this to earlier, something about taking the lead, taking the reins. So again, I'm getting same thing I got with the person earlier too. Around March, early March, they're saying that's a fantastic time to start integrating some kind of co-creation. Okay. Again, I have no clue what all this means for you, but that's what's coming through. And I'm ending your message at 3:11 California time, 3:11. So March 11th, maybe, is a special date. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I've got for you. Okay, so I send love, Baldation. Thank you so much. Always my love. All right. Now we got Riri. Bad girl Riri. No, I'm just kidding. It's just when I saw that on the like, I think it was Cash App where she sent it, but when I saw the Riri, that's what I thought, like like Rihanna, like bad girl Riri. Okay, so this is for Riri. I don't think I've ever read for Riri before. Maybe I have. I don't think so though. I don't know if she's here. I don't think she's here. Okay. Whew. For Riri. For Riri. Okay, so Riri, I don't know what's going on here, but I am getting like something about like an ending or a breakup, like just recently or in the not too far past. Some kind of ending, some kind of split, some kind of, it was ripped in half. It was painful. Something happened. So I don't know what it was, but the first thing I heard was a breakup. Oh, yay! Okay. Me, myself, and Riri. and I love it. Yay. Okay, well, welcome. Yeah, I didn't think I have read for you because usually I can remember, like, it's weird. People's energy, there's a familiarity that I remember from their energy. So it's almost like I don't remember them necessarily sometimes, but I remember their frequency. And I was like, I don't feel her frequency here. So I think she's new. So, okay. Yay. First timer. Okay. So what I'm channeling, what I'm receiving, and what I'm seeing is some kind of like, I'm actually being shown like a circle being split in half, but it was like broken, like a cookie. Like you would have a cookie and you would break a cookie in half. That's what I'm being shown. So they're saying that there was some kind of like separation or breakup or an ending, something. I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been like, I'm moving out of my parents' house because, you know, we don't get along, and that could be some kind of severance. I love that. Yes. Okay. So, so that's what I'm being shown. So it's like kind of like they're like spirit, you know, it's acknowledging the fact that you've been like processing some kind of painful ending, you know, like grief, you know, sadness, heartbreak, pain. And then they're showing me you being pulled up through the pain because of the pain. So they're showing me that you're being pulled up because of all this. So you actually did start, whatever this is, whatever the turmoil, you know, it could have happened this year. It could have happened 2 years ago. I don't know. When I say the past or the recent past on a timeline of the 5D energy, that could mean like a while ago, you know. But whatever you've been moving through, it has pulled you up. Like you lifted yourself up. But I'm also receiving that you really, like you're really starting to tune into stuff. You're really tapping into stuff. You're receiving stuff. You're picking up on things. You're seeing through the things. But you doubt yourself a lot is what they're saying. So it's like you go, oh my gosh. And then you go, wait, no, I don't know. Like, is that just me? Is that, you know, and that's normal because everyone goes through that when you start really connecting a lot strongly more with your gifts, right? And that's what I'm seeing. So I'm literally seeing like the top of your head right now. They're showing me like your crown, the top of your head, your crown chakra. They're literally showing me a garden. So it's like a garden of beautiful flowers, like a crown of flowers is sitting upon your crown chakra. So what that means is your crown chakra is blooming, blossoming, it's opening, it's connecting, it's pulling in so much. Let's go ahead and get a message from the masters. Let's see what else wants to come through. Goddess Diana. I love that. And you know what's crazy? She has flowers or whatever, a crown. It's on her crown. And all this light is radiating, and the moon represents the intuition, psychic ability, all the things. Yes, definitely been grieving a lot, and it's brought clarity, but I'm navigating through everything as best I can. You're spot on. Okay. Yay. Beautiful. So Your spirit guides, they want you to know literally on a frequency and soul level. Okay? So what I was being shown was like your body. So like you standing on the ground, basically. A body standing on the ground, just standing. And then I saw like light coming through from the crown, and they were pulling out the light. Like, and basically what that was symbolic of is they were showing me that they are like, they're like, you have risen up, like you're no longer that. So that you're being pulled up out of that. And this like new version of you is now being reborn in this moment in a very strong way. And Princess Diana, oh my God, I can't believe I just said Princess Diana. That could be a sync for you. Maybe you like Princess Diana, or I don't know, but Goddess Diana. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. So right now, that's your guidance. Think about what you desire. What kind of life, like using your imagine. And again, that's crown chakra and third eye. That's your imagination. That's your, you know, using your imagination and your third eye vision to look out to your future and picture and see and step into what you truly want and desire. So that's what they're asking you to do right now. Be very focused on what you want to call in right now, and like really what you want to call in. Set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. I don't know why I'm being shown like a little like a little parrot. I don't know if like you have a parrot or a parakeet, or if you had one maybe growing up, or a little like bird, but there's this little bird here. So maybe it's just like a spirit animal. I don't know, like a little guide for you, like, but it's like this really cute little green, like parrot bird. That's crazy. I've been seeing Princess Diana a lot recently. Wow. That's so crazy. That's really crazy. That's so, this stuff, it just never gets old, you know? It's always mind blowing. I had a parakeet as a kid. Okay, that's what I thought. So the parakeet is like one of your little spirit guides. It wasn't a parakeet. I mean, even though it's a parakeet, you could have a hamster. You know, you could have a little mouse as a pet. These are spirit guides. They're little soulmates. Okay, so whatever that little birdie helps you. That little birdie's around you. And that's why the little birdie showed up, and he's like sitting here on my desk, like right here, literally. That's why I kept using my hand like this, trying to like describe the little birdie. And then the birds represent communication. They represent throat chakra. They represent, you know, flying high or flight, you know, a lot of different things, you know, but there's also something, I don't know if you like, do you sing? Do you like to sing? Yes, Princess Di is a true, yeah, Princess Diana was definitely an earth angel for sure. Definitely an earth angel for sure. I used to sing as a kid, but I stopped years ago. Okay, so there's something about your throat activations and like maybe like connecting with your inner child again and allowing your voice to kind of open up again and just sing. It doesn't matter if you like are a great singer or you're not a great singer. I don't know. What I'm receiving is that you actually have a pretty good voice. Okay? And your voice is a part of your gifts, is what they're saying. So you were a little performer. Yeah, so there's like your inner child is like, I want to sing, I want to perform, I want to do fun stuff. And then your higher self and your spirit guides are saying the same thing. So there's something about that, girl. So I don't know, but it's like, you know, even if you're just singing along with songs and dancing, whatever it is, but there's something about music, song, singing, activating throat chakra, using throat chakra. And then also like, I don't know, but there's something about sound, maybe sound frequency, sound healing, singing. Like maybe you're one of the healers that, you know, you're one of your missions and your healings is working with sound bowls and songs and singing, or I don't know, but that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Okay. So, but that's what I've got here. So think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. Okay. And then you have the scarab beetle. I love the scarab. Very powerful energy here. Very powerful protective energy, by the way. You're very, very protected, especially with Goddess Diana. Okay. She don't play. She do not play. Okay. So I love her energy too. The scarab beetle spirit says magic is working through you. Okay. Yeah. So there's a lot of activations happening. You're just awaking. You're opening. You're activating. You're like all these lights, beep, 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 like everything's turning on all at once inside of you, within you, and within your soul blueprint. It's activations. So the magic is working through you. Things are opening up and activating. You're being called to create, to focus on what you truly desire. Expect the best possible outcomes. Remember that your little birdie is with you. This is a spirit guide. It's not something little. Like, this is like the same thing as having like an angel with you, or a loved one who you knew. You know, they're guiding you. They're with you. And I just keep hearing singing, like little birdie singing songs. And for me, I keep receiving. When I hear the birdie sing, I hear she needs to sing. She needs to connect back with her throat and her song or her voice. So I don't know, love, but that's what I've got with that. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Look what's on the bottom of the deck. A bird, a canary, but it's a little bird. There you go. See? And then look, it says sing your own song. I just talked, oh my God. See? Sing your song. Honey, there's something about singing, okay? Like, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit, okay? And then I feel like this is relevant too, so I'm going to share this real fast. Clear out the clutter. Clear out the clutter. Clear out the clutter. Like, clear out the clutter in the mind, clear out the clutter in the house. I do feel that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I'm getting like the house where you live. Maybe there's stuff that you need to throw out, go through the closets, maybe go through drawers, donate stuff. But they're literally, I'm seeing that, like, she needs to clear out like she needs to create some energetic space to receive, because there's things coming in that she's like, but we need to clear out some clutter first. And that could also represent like spring cleaning, like deep wall to wall, nooks and crannies type of cleaning in the house, clearing old energy, stagnancy, dust, everything out. Because all of that is, all of that stuff creates blockages for us to receive. So just another FYI, that comes through a lot for us. I mean, I've been doing that too. I've been decluttering. I need to do a really deep clean for my house, but I honestly don't feel like it. So I think I'm just going to hire someone to do it. Like, just come in and knock it all out. Like, that would be great. But yeah, we have to get ready to receive, because we're in receiving mode now, right? So we want all the old stagnant, all the old anything, all the old thoughts. We want to declutter that so we can have a pure, open wave of receiving coming to us. Okay. All right. So that's what I've got for you, sweetheart. That was so cool. These readings are wild today. I told you guys. I told you. It's been 3 months since I did a live. And in these 3 months, you know, I've been through so much, but it was to open me up more. It was to, you know, it was expansion. And my channels are just like crazy open now. And you're so welcome, sweetheart. You're so welcome. It was such a pleasure to read for you as well. I don't know if I've ever read for you before either. I don't think I have, but maybe I have before. I don't know. Sorry, I just dropped my AirPods. But it was a pleasure to connect with you. And I saw a comment earlier that someone was like, oh, there it is. Den, enjoying your live viewing from the background. Oh, thank you, Den. Thank you. You're very welcome here, and I'm glad that you're here hanging out and enjoying the sessions. Okay, so next is Carly, my beautiful Carly, and then Sheikah, and then Robin, and then Madden, and then we're done, right? There was no one else that signed up to be on the list today, right? If you didn't hear me just call your name, please let me know. Okay. Hi, Carly. It's been forever. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's coming through for you at this time with the 222 portal, with the full moon, with the fire horse. You're starting, you know, this month towards the like end of the month or whatever. We will see. February feels good already for me personally. I'm like, oh, I like the vibe February's bringing in here. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And then I'm like, and then I move over to March and I tap into March's energy and I'm like, whoa, holy crap. Because March is going to be, it's like March Madness, right? But it's like March Madness on a spiritual, beautiful, blooming, blossoming, abundant, like kind of thing. Okay. So just get ready, guys. It's our effing time. We have been through enough-ish. We have been through enough lessons and initiations and all the things. It's our time. So, okay. For my beautiful Carly. Carly, you got Goddess Isis. The Divine Goddess Isis. Mother Isa. I love this. I love her in this particular deck. I think they did a phenomenal job with catching her essence and everything here. Anyways, this is, I want to say Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. I think it's Keepers of the Light. But anyways, Goddess Isis. She says magic is manifesting. Magic is manifesting for you. Your dreams, your visions, and your goals are becoming reality. So listen, this is a massive confirmation. I'm getting full body chills for further confirmation because there's stuff that you've been moving through, stuff that you've been doing, healing, manifesting, embodying, all these things, right? But there's this level of uncertainty. There's this level of like, I feel like I'm doing all the work, but where the hell is it? Like, when's it going to happen? Like, I feel like you really need some powerful confirmation in this moment to let you know you're on the right path. You've been doing all the things. Magic is manifesting for you. It's been manifesting slowly. It's been coming down from the 5D, swirling around. And you're down here standing on the ground. And it's like, right? Just whirling around you, all the things that you desire, all the things you want. Until you are in a frequency to receive these, they cannot come in. So what you've been doing is you've been aligning into that timeline where these things now can come and anchor down into the 3D because you cleared space, you healed stuff, you did stuff. So now there's space for it to come and integrate in. So what your spirit guides keep saying to me is that you've been asking for some kind of sign or just like a very powerful confirmation. Like just give it to me straight. Give me some kind of message, some kind of sign, not like a little stupid synchronicity like 222 or whatever. Like I need something big. I need something like concrete. And so this is that, okay? And that's the way it's coming through. So that's the way I'm saying it. Oh, there's your, okay. Sorry, I didn't see. Yes, I've been trying so hard just to trust the process and the divine. Laugh my ass off, girl. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So your spirit guides are funny. So that's why Goddess Isis is coming through. Also, when she shows up, none of them show up on accident, right? But some of them show up with certain messages and it's like, okay, like, thank you for the message. But her, when she shows up, she's like, it's like she wants to anchor into your reality. She wants to work with you. She wants to mentor with you. She wants you to call on her. She wants you to ask her for help and support. She wants you to help clear. She wants you to ask her to help clear energy, to create stuff, to show her things. Like she's like, I don't know what it is, but maybe like, you know what I'm getting is like your ancient, because you have some lifetimes or a lifetime or something. You have ties to ancient Egypt, period. I'm also receiving Sumeria, so before Egypt. So you knew Isis like energy for a long time. So she's like one of your big guides or whatever among your spirit guides. So she's like, I want to work with you. I want to connect with you, like meditate with me, just whatever. Right. And after this session, after this reading, she'll be showing up in your reality like crazy. She'll be showing up left and right, Isis. So it's because she's a mentor. But yeah, your dreams and visions and goals are becoming reality. Just stay focused. Just stay in your heart. Just listen. None of this stuff in the 3D reality is even real, right? So going into your heart and being like, I'm not even worried about this because I'm calling in a new reality. Everything's shifting for me. Like, I don't even care, And I know it's easier said than done, but that is true surrender and you can do it. And I know you are doing it because that's why she's letting us know here. Sorry, guys. I just had all that Palo Santo fall and the ashes everywhere. Okay. So magic is manifesting right now for you. So there you go. You don't got to worry. It's happening. It is happening. It is real. It's already done. It's just making its way down through the dimensions. Okay. There's a materialization happening. I'm also seeing April as a very powerful month for you, by the way. So something popping off in April, things happening in April. I don't know. They could happen, before April, but I'm getting something very powerful about the month of April for you. I don't know if that's like your birthday month, but I don't know. The wombat. Oh, the wombat. 68. It says be at home. Be at home in yourself. Be at home in your heart. Be at home. Just be at home. I'm kind of getting, it says be at home, but I feel like you have been isolating. I feel like you have been home. I feel like this is like coming out of the isolation, actually. It's almost like a reversal in that way. Because now it's like, okay, now it's time to start, like, you know, like the magic is manifesting, your dreams and visions and goals are becoming reality. Like, so now it's kind of like time to step out of the home, out of the isolation, and rejoin the world again, kind of, you know, is what I want to say. You know what I'm getting also with this be at home? I'm just getting like you're safe. Like you're safe. Okay, there's like a level of like not feeling like safe or secure or grounded in your reality or in your life right now, which that's normal. Again, like many of us, that's kind of been the vibe. So it's like being at home in yourself. Where, and so there's a message here about cultivating that within yourself. Like you could be standing on the street in the middle of New York City with all the hustle and bustle around you, but when you have an inner peace within yourself, when you have healed to that level, you can go anywhere and you're not going to get anxious and stressed and like, oh my God, and be scattered because of all the energy buzzing around. You will be at home because you're at home within your body, within yourself. You have regulated your nervous system. You've healed the parasympathetic nervous system and all the things, you know. So there's something about that. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck here is the cat. Oh, the kitty. And it says, claim your independence. Claim your independence. So there's something very like, do what you want, girl. You know? Like, I feel like there's something you're cultivating where it's like, it's independently you doing it, but you're cultivating something that's only yours and yours alone. I don't know, it could be like a YouTube channel, right? Or a business or something, but there's something where you're creating and you're doing stuff and it's like completely just like you and on your own. And as I end your message, it's 333 here in California. So 333 is going to be a powerful confirmation for you also. As you see that, you're probably seeing it already, you know? And I'm also very drawn to the ankh on her throat. How she has the ankh on her throat. And I am getting something about your throat chakra, the throat portal, your truth, speaking things into existence. I don't know why, but I'm getting all that. I'm also getting like focusing on the throat chakra portal right now, the throat chakra for healing. So maybe working with your throat chakra, practicing more of like your authenticity and truth, like, you know, all those things, basically. I'm a hairstylist and I'm trying to attract to more business, so fingers crossed. Okay, perfect. So, yes. So when they say like, be at home with self, like just don't worry, like don't stress, like literally just be in your heart and be like, step into that reality, girl, step into that timeline. Okay, if you've already thought about that, the timeline already exists. So you're going to go to that timeline and you're going to live in that timeline. Energetically, metaphorically, symbolically, before it arrives into the 3D, you're going to step into it while it's still in the 4D or 5D or wherever it's at. Meaning you're going to just wake up every day. You're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to wake up like, I already have all the clients I need. Like I can't actually take any more clients because I'm so over, like I can't, like I'm full, which I love and I'm grateful, right? Always show grateful energy and gratitude and appreciation when you're manifesting. I'm so happy and grateful for this vision. I'm so happy and grateful for this happening in my life. I'm so happy and grateful for all of the clients that I have. I'm so happy and grateful for all the money I make and how I built my business. And I'm so happy and grateful for wishes coming true and for, you know, so it's like that. That's the vibe. That's the guidance for you right now. Okay. That is what I've got. That was weird. I don't know if that happened only on my end or if you guys saw that too. When I clapped, the screen glitched. But I don't know if it happened on your guys' end too. All right. So that is what I have for you, my love. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. But there is something, I will just say this real quick, Carly. There is something, and I don't know, maybe you're already doing this. I don't know. I just share what comes through. There is something about like taking time with yourself, like where it's just you and no distractions. And I'm actually seeing journaling, writing. So I don't know if you already do that or if that's guidance for you to do that. It feels like they want you to do that, or they're asking you to, or they're guiding you to do that stuff. Because there's things that like, and that's why I'm also getting like throat shock. There's something about like expressing your truth to someone or onto paper. Getting old wounds or old energy out by channeling it out on the paper and then burning it or burying it in the ground or just keeping it in the journal, you know, and just, okay, I got it out. So there's something about that, love, too. Okay. All right. Shika. My beautiful Shika. Thank you so much, Carly, sweetheart. Girl, everything's going to pick up. Don't worry. The last 2 years have been years of scarcity. They've been, because the collective was learning a lot of lessons specifically around the 3D and around material, around things, money especially. Finances and money. So, yeah. So it's been cray-cray. It's been cray-cray financially because we had to learn detachment. We had to learn stuff with our ego attached to business, money, whatever it is. Like a lot of people collectively were hit in that way. And it's not because of the economy. People go, oh, it's the economy. It's because of Trump. It's because of this. It's because of that. It has nothing to do with that. When you're high vibrational, none of that even matters. When you're in alignment, none of that even matters. I thought about writing a letter to my ex and then burning it to release the... There you go. See, exactly. Exactamundo, sister. So that's some kind of medicine for you. That's going to bring some kind of healing for you. It'll take it out of you and then transmute it and just... Okay? Like, for sure. For sure. But when you do it, make sure you really, really speak your truth. Like, everything you would want to say, everything you wanted them to know, everything you never had the chance to say, like you put it all out on the paper and then you burn it and you send it up with unconditional love back into source, forgiveness, and you continue on. So I would say that's a good idea. Yeah. Hi, Claudia, sweetheart. Yeah, love. Yeah, the list is still open. You're probably the last person I'll take because I need to end this, and I only have a few people on here. I'm at the end, but yeah, absolutely. If you wanna get on, I will add you, and you'll be my last person. The readings have been incredible today. Also, by the way, they've been really, really wonderful. So just let us know, you know, and then I think maybe I don't know if I've read for you before. I think maybe I have. So I don't know if you already have the information, but if you need to know like where to send payment and all that, then just let us know in the comments and we will provide the information for you. Okay. All right. So for my beautiful Shika, let's start with the animals. So random, but I just got like all of us. I don't know. This is so. Does someone have Mexican food today? Does someone eat enchiladas? Or make enchiladas. I don't know why I'm smelling red enchiladas. Like red enchilada sauce and red enchiladas. And now I'm like, oh God, enchiladas sound good. Yay. Okay, perfect. Add me, please. I'll send payment in 5 minutes. Okay, love. Okay, I got you, Claudia. Robin, they really have been super awesome. Aw, thank you guys. And then Shika. Hi, Shika, you're here. And J. Cole, yes, it's great energy here, and I love it. Aw, me too. I love it too. Okay, we do. We have a good soul familia going on over here on this channel. Yes, because after Shika, all I have left is Robin, and then Madden, and then Claudia. Claudia, and then that's it, and then we're done. I'm proud of myself. Oh, actually, hold on. I was gonna say I'm proud of myself. I'm booming through this, but it's 3:40 already. Shoot, hold on. I was so into the live. Hold on, I forgot about my mom. 1 second. Hold on, guys. I have to click out of the live and I have to go check my messages real fast. I'll be right back. Okay, I just went in and checked my messages. Amy, my love. Yes, love, I already did yours. You were number 9. I am now on number 12. Or no, I'm on number 11. Excuse me. I'm reading for Sheikah right now. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. You're the 9th one, love. This girl named Riri was number 8. So you're number 9. So you're just back a few. I think you can go back and backtrack, but okay. So I need to take like a 5-minute break, you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to click off the live real fast and I will reopen another live in like 5 minutes to finish the rest of the list. But I need to just hop off for a minute because I need to call my mom. Because like I said, we're supposed to connect this afternoon and it's already almost 4 o'clock and I totally just slipped the timing. So let me pop off here. And then if you want to click back on into the live, I'm just going to continue the rest, the few people that I have and then end it. So it'll probably be like a 15-minute live. But I'm going to click off this one and then I'm going to restart a new one and then finish in like 5 minutes. But I have to call my mom real fast. Okay, so I was just seeing if any other comments were coming through. Okay, so I will be back on in just a few minutes, okay? So just look out for that. But I will restart a new live and then I will finish the rest of the list and then we'll end it and we'll be done. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you in 5 minutes.